Is we're going live here. Wait for it to go green, and we are on. Hey guys, how you going? Today on BKR Sport. Wow, what a day, eh? We just finished up with that Titans versus Warriors game in New Zealand, a place that we never win, and we were down 14 points with 4 minutes to go, and came back to win 27-26. What a moment. Very, very happy and emotional for my boys. But and it obviously means that we officially don't get the spoon now. And also, secondly, it means that we're more than likely actually going to finish in 13th rather than 15th. So, although it's been a very unsuccessful year here for the Titans, I'm very happy. Like I said to you guys, I know these boys personally, and I know how hard they work, and I know how good these guys are, and I'm just so happy for my team, and I'm so happy for the fans, and I'm just so happy to have been able to experience a moment like that with this club. So, let's move on to the next game now. But obviously that was the end of the Titans season, and we finish it off with a really, really strong finish with 3 out of 4 of our last games. We'll take it, we'll take it. But guys, let's get on to the St George Illawarra Dragons versus the Brisbane Broncos here. Looking forward to this game because obviously the Broncos need to win to make the 8. But if they don't win, they're not going to make the 8. And if they even win by 10 points. The Raiders win tomorrow against the Tigers, and the Raiders will make it. So this is the last chance for the Broncos. They've had a really big collapse. Like, this season has been just an absolute massive collapse from the Broncos, where they were guaranteed top 8, they were top 4. If you go back to the streams, I actually kind of called it about 6 weeks ago, but no one really spoke about that yet. We haven't really spoke about that, but I've got clips of it. Don't you worry, it'll go up on the Instagram a little bit later. But yeah, look, obviously the Broncos have had a collapse. I don't know what really happened, but they fell apart about 5 weeks ago, and haven't looked back. And now they're fighting for their survival, and I just don't see them surviving. If they win this game, they have to rely on the Raiders. The Tigers have nothing to play for now. The Tigers have literally nothing to play for. The Warriors are lucky the Tigers lost the Dragons last week. It's not the Titans who were lucky. It's the Warriors who were lucky that the Tigers lost to the Dragons last week, because otherwise, if the Tigers win tomorrow, they could actually go above. So I'm just pouring myself a drink because I haven't had any time for a break or anything like that. Been speaking to a couple of boys on the phone. But yeah, look, obviously it's an interesting game because the Dragons have nothing to play for either. I think actually if the Dragons win, they go above the Broncos, if I'm not mistaken. I think they do. No, they don't. No, the Dragons stay in 10th position because the Broncos are 4 points above them. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see how this one goes here. I've got the Broncos winning. I think there's going to be too much for them to play for. I don't think the Dragons. But then again, the Broncos have not beaten Dragons in Congress since 1998 or something like that. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. But let's go and have a look at the 2 team lineups here. I'm not even prepared for it. Let me have a drink here beforehand. Obviously, guys, hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. Appreciate you guys as per usual. We go hard. We keep grinding on, and we did that game. We did this game now. Then we've got the Wallabies versus the Springboks after this, and then we go into the Premier League, which will be we've got Everton Liverpool at 9:30. We've got the Chelsea versus West Ham plus Gold Rush, and then at 2:30 in the morning we're doing Man City versus Aston Villa. So big night ahead. But alrighty, guys, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe. Let's go through the 2 team lineups. Andrew McCullough comes in here for the Dragons, ex-Bronco there, with Jack Olszewski going out. Cody Ramsey's the fullback today, with Tyrell Sloan and Tautau Moga on the wings. Matthew Feeney and Zach Lomax in the centres, with Tautau Moan and Ben Hunt in the halves. Jack DeBell, Blake Laurie in the front row. Andrew McCulloch is the number 9 today, with Josh Maguire, Dog and Jaden Sewer in the back row. Jack Bird is the lock. Jaden Sullivan, Jaden Hunt, Jackson Ford and Aaron Woods is the interchange today. Sorry, I just got a message from one of the boys. Tyrell Fuimano is the 18-man replacement. Then we go to the Broncos now. You've got Brendan Piakura, Patrick Carrigan, Reece Candy, Selwyn Cobbo, Tessie New and Tyson Gamble coming back into the team. Tyson Gamble, Muppet, going on Knights next year. With Branko Lee, Corey Jensen, Ezra Mann, Jordan Ricky, Jordan Pereira, and Kobe Hetherington going out. So actually quite a few players out here for the Broncos. Tamari Martin is the fullback today, with Corey Oates and Selwyn Cobbo on the wings, Tony Staggs and Deloise Holter in the centres. Tyson Gamble and Adam Reynolds in the halves, with Tommy Flegler and Payne Haas front row. Jake Turpin back row, Jake Turpin 9, with Kirk Catewell and Zach Hosking as the back row, and then Patrick Carrigan is the lock there. Interchange: Billy Walters, Keenan Palacia, Reece Kennedy, and Brendan Piakura, with Tessie New as the 18th-man replacement. So yeah, I'm still going to back the Broncos in. I feel like, they have to win. There's no doubt about that. They have to win this game. If they don't win this game, then their season is officially done, and they will come 9th, which is a heartbreaking position to come, especially considering that 5 weeks ago they were predicted to come top 4, and now they're predicted to miss the 8. So yeah, pretty crazy turnaround there for the Broncos. But like I said, guys, smack that thumbs up button, subscribe if you're new around here. What a moment to be alive in that last game, and let's see if the Broncos can do something here. Let's see if they can do something. Sachin Kelson says, hey Blaze, really annoyed and heartbroken from last game. Such a Warriors way to end the classic Warriors train wreck of the season. Happy for you in the Titans though, just glad the season's over. Yeah, look, for majority of Warriors fans, I feel for you. Because you guys know me. I've watched every game this year of you guys, and I've dealt with your pain as well. You know, I don't mind the Warriors at all. I actually like the club. But unfortunately, you do have a couple of dickheads that went off a little bit too early in that last game. Give me 1 second, you guys. Just put a different hat on. Had a few dickheads in the last game that went off a little bit too early and deservedly copped it. And they can feel free to enjoy the fattest dick of their life as you guys finish 15th. But for every other Warriors fan out there who is good, I just want to say it's been a tough year for you. And I feel for you. It's been a tough year for the Titans. We've had a very similar season. Like I said, anywhere from 10th to 15th is the same. You know, even the Dragons, they're in the same boat. 10th to 15th is the exact same position for me. Last, 9th, and the top 8 are the focal points. Besides that, 10th, 15th, same position. So, yeah, just a disappointing year. I'm just glad to finish off the season on a win. And 3 of our last 4 as well, beating the Knights, Manly, and also the Warriors. You know, what could have been if we hadn't started off so poorly. But, you know, it is what it is, man. And unfortunately for Warriors, it just, it didn't work out today. It was such a typical kind of Warriors performance where they just threw it away. But, you know, I do feel for you Warriors fans because I've had to go through situations like this all season long. You know, look at the Broncos game at Suncorp. I had to deal with that one live. And then the Raiders game in Canberra, I had to deal with that one live. Don't worry, I know how you feel exactly because I've had to beat the game. And trust me, when I say I have to cop it from other fans as well at the game because they obviously know the channel and whatnot and want to get at me. So I know probably worse than how you feel, but in the same sense, I'm not here to talk about that. Like it's a gut-wrenching moment, and I feel for you Warriors fans. Besides you, Mikhail, you can feel free to shut your dirty mouth because your team sucks. Brian Robinson says, "Who said the Titans can't win New Zealand?" I did. That was me. I believe that was the first win I've seen my team win in New Zealand for about 15 years, mate. So like. Almost 10 out of 10 nil. Doesn't surprise me at all, NBA. That's T7G Fuel says, Tanner Boy Dally-M, what a man. What a man. What a man. I'm waiting to see what he replies to my message as well. So happy for him. Tommy says, could you imagine Titans did that against the Broncos, especially in final series? Oh, my. Oh, boy. If you think I've gone hard on Broncos fans this season, you just wait at the end of this game. Reckless says, Broncos have to completely snap the Dragons to secure the top 8 spot. To secure it, I don't think they can secure it tonight. They need to overturn a 50-point swing plus probably another 50 points to win. So they have to win by 100 points. It's not going to happen. They can't secure a top 8 spot tonight. What they can do, however, is if they win, if they win by 70, I still believe the Raiders can win by 70 tomorrow. So, like, I would definitely say that no matter what, the Broncos do not solidify any top 8 spot tonight. It just comes down to the Raiders have to beat the Tigers tomorrow. If the Broncos would win by 60, 70, then you just need to rely on the Raiders winning, but by less than 10, 20. But that's not going to happen because the Raiders will probably win by more. But in the same sense, I don't really care about tomorrow now because it doesn't matter how much the Tigers win by. It doesn't matter for me. Blitzy says, hello lads, just went for a swim in the national park and far out. Our country's beautiful. Oh mate, it's the best country in the world. Honestly, I truly say this, our country's the best country in the world. Our country is the best country in the world, and the Gold Coast is the best place to live in the country. Dolphins fans, an amazing win for the Titans. Amazing comeback, bro. Amazing comeback. What a moment, man. Ali G, so I love to stream at halftime. Oh, sorry, your comment's gone. I love to stream at halftime, and I just saw the Titans won. Man, it's a good stream, bro. You can check it out. You can still go back and have a look at it later. Plus, I'll be putting clips from the BKR Sport Instagram. So if you're not following me on Instagram, guys, follow me, BKR Sport. But also, subscribe here if you're new around here, because we're going to be here all night. We're going to be here until about 4:30 in the morning, actually. I got 3 of my teams playing today too, which is beautiful. Titans, we started off with a huge win there. The Wallabies play South Africa next, and then we've got Man City against Aston Villa at 2:30 in the morning. So big night here, and I appreciate all you guys for the support. Striking Dragon says, I saw you on TV last week on Fox. Yeah, I was on TV last week, mate. They got us over in the sorry, in a message. They got us on TV with Bruno and Tino and the likes, and trust me when I say there are things in the works that next year you'll be seeing a lot more of me on that kind of thing. So that's just a little thing, a little teaser that I'll get you guys excited with. Kent Brody says, expecting a big game from Benny Hunt. Loves playing Broncos and needs to state his case for Dally-M one last time. Yeah, I think this is a big game. We will stream the Dally-Ms, by the way, guys, as we did last year. Broncos running out in the field right now. We will stream the Dally-Ms and give our thoughts throughout, obviously. It's going to be an awesome Dally-Ms event, so definitely be around for that one. But yeah, Ben Hunt does need to really stay his case here because there is guys like Nico Hines. There are other guys out there. Sharks, I honestly think Nico Hines might actually really have a shout at it because he's one of the only guys in that Sharks team that really can get those big, juicy 3-pointers. So yeah, I think Nico Hines is starting to make a real good run at it. But Ben Hunt was leading before it went behind closed doors. But the Dragons are also a losing team. You've got to remember that. Sharks are in 2nd. The Dragons are in 10th. It's hard to get the points when you're in a losing team. It is very hard. Thoughts on Zach Hosking starting. Broncos have got a few people out, so... Zenpai says, also GT Gold Coast missing Spoon. Well, we kind of missed it last week anyway, mate. We with that win last week, we effectively missed it. But this just means officially that we've missed it, which is great. Beautiful. Yeshua Janke says, come on the Bronx Nation. Brian Robinson says, who's been more consistent than Hunt Jared? I would say Nico Hines is the only one I can really see really competing in that regards. Smile Funk says, sounds heartbreaking, but at least I'm not a Carlton supporter. Oh, boy! He's gone boom to the Carlton fans. Gee whiz. But I'm not heartbroken. My team won. I'm not heartbroken. But the Dragons kick the ball off here. The Broncos, they need to win this game here, guys. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. Let's see if we get 100 likes on this stream. We should get a few Broncos fans coming on in. Let's see if we get 100 likes on this one. Tempai said Australia is the safest country in terms of everything with a GDP of 1.7 trillion spread and a population of only 27 million. I know, we've got a lot of dangerous animals here, and they're usually residing in Brisbane, at Suncorp Stadium, in fact, actually. Striking Dragons, do you work with the Titans? No, I don't work with the Titans, but I work alongside them. I create a lot of content for the club, and I know, obviously, everyone in the club, through what I do. So, no, I don't specifically work for the Titans, but I'm definitely, I know everyone involved with the club. So, obviously on to bigger and better things into the future. So, Broncos now at the ball down here to about the 20, and the Dragons pick this one up at the 20. Can you watch something now? So the Dragons win 1 of 12. Moga anytime. Oh, here we go. Hold on 1 second. We've got to write this bet down. Wife's name. I'm just going to write down his wife's name. Wife's name, and it is Dragons 1 to 12. Dragons 1 to 12. I don't mind it. I think it's a very 50-50 game, but I just think the Broncos should have enough to win this game in them. Yeetfro says, hey, hello mate, how you doing? Moga anytime, Ramsey anytime, Cobbo anytime. Jeez, a lot of try scorers here. Moga, Cobbo, Ramsey, Moga, Ramsey, Cobbo, and who's the other one? It is Oates anytime. It's not a bad bet, this, to be completely honest with you. And that would be, and over 51 points. Oh, geez, there's a lot of stuff here. Over 51 points will be a $20 redo donation. There we go, guys. Alrighty, $20 dono. Alright, so the Broncos here, second table at the 30-metre line here. Supper says, would think Broncos win this, but they probably won't. You'd think the Broncos win it. I get the tip wrong. I'm so happy to be wrong about the Warriors game. I'm happy to do a punishment, like I said. I'm so happy to do a punishment if it meant that the Titans won the game. So, I'm very happy. I'm very happy. I will eat a pineapple pizza just for the fact that the Titans won. Honestly, I'm so happy, man. If the Broncos win this, the Cowboys win the next game, Raiders win Tigers, and Sharks beat Knights, I still don't have to do it because I only got 2 wrong. But if I get one more tip wrong for the weekend, then I'll have to do punishment next week. So there we go, guys. It's going to be knock on there against the Broncos. Paddy Carrigan, it'll be 2.5 minutes in. Dragons ball at 35. Bright Robinson says, Turpin know how to throw a pass backwards? No, he does not. No, in fact, he does not, no. And all Melbourne Storm fans, Gold Coast win today is the first time they've won away since round 20 of last year. Hey, yeah. All I know is that we've won 2 weeks in a row, and we've won 3 of our last 4, so I'll take that. Nate says it was a good W. All right now, we just need Dragons, Panthers, Sharks, and Rays to win. Dragons. No, I got Dragons. Oh, for your multi. How much do you win, Nate? So what's 10% of it? Because we get 10% on the channel. Brisbane Broncos fan of life says I used to be a happy Broncos fan. Now I'm a scared one. Yeah, fair enough, man. Yeah, fair enough. It's been a tough second half of the season for you, but I have no sympathy for Broncos fans after the way I got treated at Suncorp this year. But in the same sense, I understand your pain. I get it. Get one something else. There's no blaze out to eat a pineapple pizza. You have to do a shoey vanilla coke. It comes down to what randomizer. 1 second, he Dragons. Benny Hunt should have stepped on the inside there. He could have gone on the inside himself. It comes down to the randomizer. I could have to do a shoey with vanilla coke. I could do pineapple pizza. I might have to say I love Broncos 20 times. Apparently, is one of the punishments. I couldn't really care less about that. Dragons here, or maybe Corey Oates grabs it 1 metre out. Ava Vahu says, well, hi, hello, Ava. Ave, sorry, how you doing? Alex says, Nate, we don't need Rays to win. Well, Alex, Even if the Tigers win, mate, it don't really matter. Oh, knock on Broncos! Oh, 3 knees out. I'm gonna be doing a punishment. Oh no, oh no, oh no. As everyone says, Broncos and Titans fans can get along well. It's just when it's on the field and it gets a little heated. Broncos fans can feel free to eat a dick, right? The reason why I say this is because when I went to Suncorp this year, I had some shit tattooed wanker abusing me for literally 80 minutes of the game. And when I say abusing, I mean literally going at it for no reason at all. So, this is a large collective of Broncos fans. I actually think some Broncos fans are fine. Broncos fans are very respectful and not of that game. But there are some fans, and there are fans everywhere. But in the same sense, I haven't dealt with that at any club except for your club at Suncorp. So that's what really grinds my gears. It's just really not safe to take a family to a Titans Broncos game because at Suncorp anyway. At Seabass it'd probably be fine, but Suncorp it's just dog shit people, man. So 5 minutes into the first half here, guys. First half of the Dragons. That's why I'm going to shit on the Broncos fans if they don't make the 8 this year. Not because of anybody else except for those little wank jobs. Second tackle, I know they watch this channel too. Welcome to the party, son. Second tackle lead, 10 minutes out. No, Bell was not too bad to me, Brighton Robinson. But then again, I'm not an Eels or a Manly fan, you know what I'm saying? 68 for the Dragons. And Jack Bird, try time. Huge try. That's a huge try, Jack Bird. The ex-Bronco too. Whoa. Whoa. Chris King, Shaw saying Dragons win. Good shout right now. They're up 4-0, mate. So the Dragons up 4-0. Do we have Jack Bird here? No, we didn't. What's his name? No, we didn't. So let's go here. And let's just change this between gone and definitely gone. So, oh no, that has the both of them. Okay, let's not do that then. I can't bother changing that. I can't bother. Broncos fan for life says, I need someone to pay for my funeral. So 4-0 here would get to come. Flex Storms' Jack was good at the Sharks. Yeah, he was very good at the Sharkies. He's playing centre there though. He's playing in the back row of the Dragons and he was a centre back then and has adjusted dramatically. That was when he had the likes of, who were the guys? He had Valentine Holmes on one wing and it was it Sasai Feki on the other wing? Who was the other centre? Jesse Ramian maybe? No, it wasn't Ramian. It wasn't Ramian. Who was the other centre alongside Jack Bird? Favourite Queensland player, current and all time? All time? Darren Lockyer. Oh, maybe not in Queensland actually. So current Queensland player, I'm going to go with my boy Bobby Firma. I've got to back in my boy. But in regards to all time, for Queensland, I'd say Billy Slater. I'd say Billy Slater. But all time favourite player ever is Darren Lockyer. But all time favourite player of Queensland, I'd say Billy Slater. And all time favourite player currently for Queensland would be my boy Bobby Firma. Kent Brody says, we think this is the last round of the NRL regular season with only 16 teams. Excited for the Dolphins though. Yeah, it's going to be amazing next year. Cal Murphy says Titans win into Broncos loss. Into Wallabies win. I like that, Cal. Cal, we like that. We do like that. Brett was a Queensland player too. He is, but in the same sense, he didn't play this year, so I guess I'll get out on my technicality there. Joshua Price says, I hope Broncos won. They haven't finished yet, and they're currently losing, so you're wrong in 2 regards there. The Holy Trinity of wins. It is a Holy Trinity, and then Man City later on tonight, but I'll take the Holy Trinity of Wallabies, Titans, and Broncos losing. There is always next year. Brisbane Broncos fan for life. I give you guys a lot of shit, but in the same sense, my team's not played well too much this year. It's all good entertainment, it's all good fun, it's all good banter. We all have a bit of a laugh, but overall, there is always next year, and you just got to keep thinking about that. But I will say this. There is no guarantee that next year is the year, and there's no guarantee that you actually see a premiership in your lifetime. That's for every club. So that's why I say you have to really appreciate every time you win. You really appreciate it, appreciate the moment, and harness the moment, right? Because the Cubs took 108 years to win the Major League Baseball, win the pennant back in 2016. Same year as the Sharkies, same year as the Western Bulldogs and the likes, Leicester, Cleveland Cavaliers. Great year 2016 for the underdog. 108 years. So that means someone was born in 1909, lived all the way through until 2015. That's 106 years, or 105 years, 106 years old, and they never saw their team win. So that's why I say to you guys, always enjoy the moment. Enjoy the moment, harness the moment of when your team is successful and wins, because there is no guarantee your team will ever win. And that's a sad thing to say, but it's also a very happy thing if you actually win. Brighton number 7, I can see a 40-20 from Hunt coming. It's coming. Fit tackle down the Broncos, they're 30 minutes out. Kansas Broncos don't look like they want it. Yeah, look, Cam, I felt that way for a while, and a friend of mine, Adam, who's a really big Broncos fan, he we spoke about this quite a bit last year. Someone comes catches that ball, but it will be Dragons ball at 5. We spoke about this last year. And then in the other part of this year, I saw a lot more of the Broncos who get cared again. You know, I felt the Broncos really were into that spirit of actually wanting it again. And you can see that the spirit they have. That's going to be a penalty here. This is going to be a penalty here. The Dragons, they're going to stop the clock, but they'll check it. And there'll be a high tackle here, I reckon. Or a shoulder. But we saw that at the beginning part of the season and maybe to the halfway point of the season, you could see the genuine, like, they wanted it. And the second half of the year, it just seems like there's too much going on behind the scenes. I reckon there's something going on behind the scenes that no one knows about. It's too heavy. It might be high, but it's not that it's going to be high. It's going to be a sin bin here. This might be a sin bin here. Polynesian says, Kia ora, mate. Kia ora. Thank you very much for tuning in, Polynesian. But yeah, I can see what you mean, Sam. Who was it? Yeah, on point in the bin for 10. He's on in the bin for 10. I can see what you mean, Cam. I do agree with you. So, Flegler's gone off here for 10 minutes. And the Broncos season is, in the bin right now. I am going to disagree with this on the fact that if you actually... I really don't know. It's like it does connect, but it's not really... There's not much contact. If you know what I'm saying, there's not much actual contact. But I guess it is what it is. So Dragons now get this ball out of the 40, and the Broncos down to 10. Sorry, not down to 10. Sorry, I'm thinking football. Down to 12 here. Rays fans right now. Yeah, if the Dragons win this game, the Raiders have nothing to play for tomorrow. They've already made the 8. Yeah. If the Raiders are to win tomorrow, it would mean nothing because they would need to win by 114 points to go above the Rabbitohs, which isn't happening. So, but then again, it's the Raiders Tigers. You know, anything is possible. Anything is possible. But Pauline says to be honest, the Raiders are making it regardless. I would agree, but at the same time, I'm surprised these sports bet odds were relatively okay with the Tigers at 350. 350 is too short. 350 is too short with the Tigers. If the Broncos win this game, the Rays would have to win, but I just can't see the Tigers winning that game. Rays have a really good record against the Tigers, especially at Campbelltown. Oh, not Campbelltown, sorry, in Leichhardt. Ben Hunter with a nice little kick. That's a great kick. Oh, so close. That'll be a 7-tackle setting of the Broncos. Very lucky leave there. So 6-0 the Dragons, guys, 10 minutes in. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you're new around here. Go see Bros, can you show us the game? Unfortunately, it is a dropout, sorry. It is a dropout. Unfortunately, no, I can't. Due to broadcasting restrictions, bro, it is illegal for me to show you the games. The best I can do is commentate it, let you know what's going on, and talk to you guys in the chat. This is an interactive commentary. I cannot show you the game now. There's going to be a HIA here. I don't know why Dragons fans would boo. They got a sin bin for it, so he has to go off for a 10. Before Matthew Fino will have to come off here for a HIA. Get my something now says Moga so close. Alex says Tigers will hit the freaking 40 this time around. Yeah, still lose 50-40. Reckless says the last win against the Dragons was a fluke win from the Bronx. I can't remember that game. Was that? It would have been at Suncorp. What happened? I can't remember. Once you remind me of the scoreline, I guarantee I'll remember it. Alright, so Dragons get the ball here at the 25. Good tackle there by Corey. No, Corey Oates did let go of the tackle. It was a fine tackle there from Corey Oates. So Dragons the ball here about 25 metres out. Left-hand side, he gives it off to Amon. Amon down to Blake Laurie. And Laurie here, he's had a pretty solid season. Underrated solid season here. So maybe we should start listening to Random Stats Guy because he called this early on but with the videos beforehand. Knock on, Broncos ball. Knock on, Broncos ball. McCarry, the big fella, McCarry Petero. Bro, I guess I talked too early. You know what? Good on you for still turning up, mate. Good on you for still turning up. You deserved what happened, but good on you for still turning up after that, because what a moment, McCarry. This is why, as a Warriors fan, you never talk shit too early, my guy. You never talk shit too early. But, you know, I'm just happy as a Titans fan. I feel you. As a Titans fan, we know exactly what you go through. I watch every game of yours as well, so I know how it feels as a Warriors fan, and, you know, fair play for you for manning up and coming to the stream still, but, yeah, overall, eat a dick. Broncos now left-hand side. Oh, they're away, the Broncos! They're away, taking another 30. Good run, second tackle. Sinead Gowns, who do you think will play in the grand final? I've currently got Panthers Sharks, but I think that's a bit biased. I want the Sharks from my mum, but, you know, I really do think the Sharks defensively can do it. I don't think they can win, but I think they'll be there. Brisbane Broncos, 6 again here for the Broncos. They're 13 minutes out. Penalty. Yeah, penalty. That's penalty. So it'll be Broncos penalty here, 10 minutes out. Even though I know Broncos will make the 8 next year, I'm looking forward to the Titans season next year. Yeah, Titans season's got a really interesting year coming up. Gearing forward to 7 barrels. We spoke about it a lot in the last stream, so we won't talk too much about it here. But yeah, really looking forward to next season with the Titans. We've addressed the issue. Oh, no! Oh, he's knocked the ball on 5 metres out. Are you joking? Fairgrow Australia says, have you hit the like button yet? Answer the man, guys. Have you hit the like button yet? And have you subscribed yet? If you haven't subscribed yet, then you're a muppet. We're so close to 19,000. You may as bloody well, mate. Oh, Dragons here, taking back to the 5. Tackle there for the Broncos. So first tackle out to 5. Oh, that's a penalty. Yep. McCarry says, thanks, man. I have to give it to the Titans. They wanted it more. The Titans fans deserve that one, bro. I'm not going to lie, we did, man. As fans, we did. But we've won 3 of the last 4, so can't get greedy. But it just means that officially, the Tigers at the spoon. But like I said, McCarry, you guys are very lucky the Tigers lost last week. You guys are very, very lucky because let's go have a look at the points differential between the Tigers and the Warriors. So the points differential, 24 tomorrow. You have the worst points differential in the league, the Warriors. So if the Tigers are to win tomorrow, and if they hadn't beaten the Dragons like they should have last week, but they choked it away, you would have been last. So you're very lucky, but you'll take it. You didn't come last. There's no ifs, buts, and maybes. You didn't come last, but you did kind of get lucky there. So Dragons now, they'll be 35 metres out from the line, 3rd tackle. How's your punishment going, Blaze? See, Rex, if the Broncos, I need to get all tips right for the rest of the week. But I don't care at the moment. Oh, knock on there for the Dragons. Or is it a kick? No, it's a knock on. I don't care at this point. I'll take the loss from the Titans one after what we saw. That was incredible. He wants the Tigers to win, Chris King? Absolutely goddamn not. Wait, who are they playing again? Tigers Raiders? Absolutely goddamn not. Absolutely not. I want the Raiders making it so they can lose in the first round of the Broncos. Polynesian says Cowboys have been a half-strength penalty team by 13 plus. I think the Cowboys are actually going to rest a few players. I don't think they're going to play them all. And if they do, they probably do win 13 plus. But the Saints and Panthers are still a good defensive team, man. So, I've got to change. Oh, no, I don't. I'm going to change this because it's got gone there. Flex Storm says 18 team should be a PNG team. I disagree with you, Flex Storm. Knock on Broncos on the scrum. Oh, this team's a joke, man. I'm sorry. It's a joke, man. If I was a Broncos fan, I'd be screaming at the team. Oh, no, they're going to penalty the Broncos? Or read about the scrum. Nah, this team's a joke, man. It's got manhandled that scrum. This team's a joker, man. They're clowns. They're clowns. Like, what are you doing, man? Your fans have backed you in all year. Your fans have backed you in. You have to give this game your all right now. Even if the Raiders win tomorrow, at least show your fans that you gave it a go. Broncos now right-hand side. Salmon Cobo slips up here. My God, that was bullshit. Oh, God. Zephaniah Pungasa says, I hope you're well, man. I'm going well after that last Titans win, my guy. I'm going very well after that one. Pisses me off for Broncos fans, that. It's like, they stole shit. They're lucky they got it, though. I'll explain why I disagree with you in regards to PNG in a second, by the way. But I've explained it quite a bit in my streams. But these streams can get quite repetitive in regards to questions because people have questions that weren't here in other streams. 4 tackle now for the Broncos, 25 metres out. Dolphins fans says, what's a PNG team, anyone? Papua New Guinea. 4 tackle now, left-hand side. Broncos, no. Oh, no, this team is unbelievable, I know. It is. It's a bit of a joker, man. It's a bit of a joker, dude. Like, broski. Brother. Come on, man. I just play skills bad for Broncos fans. That's new. They can eat a dick too, mate. First tackle leave the Dragons to the 15. Oh, come on, dude. Broncos is so poor. Oh, man. In regards to what I said about Papua New Guinea, I want Papua New Guinea to have a team. I love Papua New Guinea. You guys know me. I'm always hyping up Papua New Guinea fans in the channel when they come on the stream and whatnot. I love PNG. I love their fans. I think they're fantastic for the game. But even their fans are very well aware that Papua New Guinea is not safe for tourism. It's not. Right? So you can hate me all you like if you're from Papua New Guinea and you don't like what I just said, but it's true. Port Moresby right now is a bit dangerous, yeah? So you can't be having 17 teams travelling to Papua New Guinea every year when the situation in Port Moresby just isn't at its finest, right? So ultimately, if you want an Islander team, you're probably looking at Pacifica right now. I don't think a second New Zealand team will come in with the shambles of the Warriors and the fact that they're going to re-establish themselves and rebuild themselves. I think Perth is the most likely option and Adelaide's a likely option. Tasmania is off because they don't care about rugby league, plus also AFL are going there very soon. So it's realistically between a Perth team, an Adelaide team and a Pacific team. I don't think Pacifica gets it because they've got the Fiji and Drua and they won't have enough financial aspect to be able to grow it, but they do have the Kaiviti Silk Tails from Fiji in the New South Wales Cup, so it is a shout. And next year they'll get home games in Fiji. So, I don't know, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting to see how it goes on, but I can't see Papua New Guinea due to the tourism aspect. Right outside the Broncos on fit tackle, bro. Pass will kick the ball. Jordan Johnson on PNG and I agree, Blades. Yeah, well, like I said, I'm not being disrespectful. Like I said, I love PNG. I want Papua New Guinea in the comp, but it's just unfortunate that the situation is too volatile. It just is. Zephaniah Bunker says correct. So Dragons here at 30. Jordan Polynesian says Nathan Cleary to Captain Samoa. Okay, well, it's a bit hard considering that Cleary's not Samoan, but, you know, best of luck. Best of luck. Cleary E. I just realised that. I only just realised your joke. Natana Cleary E. That's actually a good one. I took too long to realise that. Get my son at your mouth says, I don't know what Broncos are doing, but I like it. Alright, so fourth tackle now here for the Dragons. 50 seconds left of this yellow card here. Sin bin for the Broncos, sorry. Left hand side now. Yeah, Dragons haven't scored with... Oh, okay. I spoke too soon. Oh, yeah. Oh, knock on from the Broncos. Well, the Dragons didn't score with the men in the bin there for the Broncos, but they might score now with 13 on the field instead. Surex says no point for Broncos to finish in the 8. Oh, no. Either way, either team is going to get absolutely punched in the mouth by the Storm next week in Melbourne. Either of the teams, whether it's the Raiders or the Broncos, is going to get punched in the jugular by the Melbourne Storm next week in Melbourne. Ripper says Dolphins to get the spoon with a consecutive 25 losses, minus 400 points differential. I disagree. I actually am starting to think the Knights get a spoon next year. I'm really starting to get the feeling that the Knights will be the worst team in the comp next year and they'll get the spoon. And I think there might be a gap. I genuinely believe there might be a gap between the Newcastle Knights and the Dolphins. Which will be incredibly embarrassing there for Newcastle what happens. Alright, so left-hand side now. But the Dolphins are still bottom 14. New team 2024 will be named. I don't even know what that means. Oh, what? Have they said they're going to name it? No, they haven't got the team yet. 6 again for the Dragons there. 5 minutes out. Oh, Flex Storm, so sorry. You've done yourself a mischief there. The moderator's about to send you for 5 minutes, sir. Storm only has 1 S in it, sir. And Trucker slaughtered you. Dragons! And that's a knock-on. I thought that was a knock-on, to be honest with you. Second tackle here, 5 minutes out. They'll go for a quick little scoot here. Dummy. 1 metre out here. Broncos season is on the line, and this is embarrassing right now. Andrew McCulloch goes left-hand side to Ben Hunt. Ben Hunt, short ball, Blake Laurie. 3 metres out of the line. Flex Storm got turned to bins. What happens when you put 2 S's in Storm? We can't put it. Dragons now kicks it through. It's going to be a drop out here. Oh, no. Well done there by Tamari Martin. Warriors fans, you should be pretty happy about this. Charles Nickel Clockstar probably doesn't play fullback. He probably goes to like the centres or something, and you have Tamari Martin at fullback. Warriors fans should be excited about this kid. He's not really a kid, but they should be excited about him. So 20 minutes gone in the first half, guys. 20 minutes gone. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you are new around here. Appreciate you as usual. It's a Broncos penalty, I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that. I will tell you that. What about Storm with a H? Storm with an SCH makes sense, Keenan. I actually find it incredible that Tyson Gamble's playing in this game after the disrespect that he showed the coach and the team. Polynesian says the NRL should do Marvel Jersey Week. They kind of do, mate. Like, they kind of do. They've already got... Oh, is it DC Week? What is it? They have, like, some kind of... the Storm. What the hell is that? What's the Storm? AFL, I just saw that the AFLW team scored 1 point in 4 quarters. That's ridiculous. That's disrespectful to anyone who goes to that game. Second tackle now for the Broncos. They're 28 metres out here from the attacking line. Left-hand side now. Chance here. Oh, Broncos taking out the 20. Cancel all these teams in the top 6 right now on our level. I'd say top 7. Rabbitohs are still a very good team, mate, and still can beat any team on their given day. But Rabbitohs... Oh, they still struggle with the Panthers, though. Also, the Panthers without Cleary and Luai. It's a hard one. But, yeah, the Rabbitohs are still a good team. 4 tackle now for the Broncos. 10 metres out. Carrigan to Reno. Reno here. Right-hand side of the Broncos. Tamari Martin. Taking down the 10. This is basically the old Broncos team versus the new Broncos team. Yeah, kind of. So, fifth tackle. Kicks it through. And good work here by Craig Ramsey. All I can say knock on. Penalty to the Broncos. Jones really light. It's going to be Broncos ball here for penalty. What about Storm with the Z? Try it. Try how it works. I'll see if Trucken likes you. Zempai says the gamble thing was taken out of context. This is farewell game. It was not taken out of context, Empire, but you're a Broncos fan. You can believe what you want. The gamble thing was not taken out of context. It was said how it was said, and it was meant how it was meant. I will not listen to a Broncos fan try and tell me that was taken out of context. If you actually watch it, you can see it's not taken out of context. But cool, if you want to defend the team, that's fine. But there's no way you're going to be able to defend that. Oh, so close there for Zach Hosking. Third tackle here, 1 metre out. Great tackle there by Josh Flog Maguire. Left-hand side now, Adam Reynolds. Reynolds here. Oh, good defense. Oh, no, not good defense. 4 metres out of the line now, 4 tackle. Brendan Wilson said, Geelong are losing by a point at the moment, mate. AFL checking out some tight finals this year. They are, yeah. Swans won by a good amount last night, but yeah. So Broncos now, 5 metres out, left-hand side here. Kicks it through for himself, and it'll be drop out. Drop out to the Broncos. Kingston Broncos got a bit to work on. They do have a bit to work on, Kane. In the same sense, I wouldn't say that they're too far away from the big dogs. I wouldn't say they're too far away, but there's definitely still a lot to work on there for the Rabbitohs, yeah. I'm actually pretty emotional seeing the Titans not in second last or last. That's actually pretty amazing. We were last in most this year. To finish in 13th would be really, really good for us. That's comparatively to the season, I will take that. It's still not going to get a good grade in regards to the... It's still not going to get a good grade on my grading system when I put it out on Monday, but damn, I'm happy with how we finish off the year. First tackle now with the Broncos, they're at the 20. Oh, Gamble. He throws it on the inside here. Catewell. 5 metres out, second tackle. 5 metres out, second tackle here. Catewell, Billy Walters. Walters out of Gamble. Gamble here to Flegler. Let's see if he gets a second sin bin. It'll be third tackle now, 8 metres out. Yeah, but Collingwood were up by 19. Good fight back. Yeah, they were. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, they were up by big after the first quarter. But Geelong are very good in the third quarter, so enjoy the show. Left-hand side now with the Broncos. Reynolds kicks it through. Oh, drop out again. Good defense over the Drags. Broncos are pushing right now. Broncos are pushing right now. They're giving it a bit of a go. A little jerky bit of a go. There we go. What's the rugby score? 24-3. Yeah, makes sense. It's funny. If South Africa are to win that game tonight against the Wallabies, it would have gone... Every team has taken one game off the other. So New Zealand won 1 and lost 1 with South Africa. Australia won 1 and lost 1 with Argentina. Argentina last week won 1, and if they lose this week, they would be winning and losing with New Zealand. And if Australia were to lose South Africa tonight, which we will be streaming, it would be 1-1 as well because we beat them last week. So it's crazy, this rugby championship. Argentina are top of the table right now. Flex Storm says, I was talking about how it would be more easy to beat Broncos than Raiders because we always beat Broncos. I know that, but you said Storm with an S twice, so there's only one S in Storm. So third tackle now, and I would say, yeah, it's easier for to beat the Broncos than it is. Oh no, oh wow, that's bad. Oh, that's bad defense of the Dragons. There may be something that happens here though. There may be a penalty here. It may be obstruction. They're going to call try. Is there something wrong here? The All Blacks have been very poor lately. They have been Polynesian, you're right. Is there something that happens here? Because this is way too easy. Is there like an obstruction or something? Oh, no. I think he just trips up. No, I think there's a try. Matches at Alligans tonight, Ryan. So they go left-hand side there. Reno here out to Tamari Martin. Tamari Martin with a good pass, and there's just some slipping over there. Yeah, no, there's nothing wrong with it. It's a try. It'll be 6-4 him to get to come. All right, Broncos fighting for their season. Belinda consists who got the try. Deloise Hoita. Deloise Hoita. What's the try? Polynesian says, who's the biggest grub in the NRL in your opinion? I will go with Josh Maguire is a very good shout. Jared Warrior-Hargraves is a very good player and also a very good grub. And then also Nelson Solomon is one. I will lean with Josh Maguire. I just think he's a gronk. Brendan Westling says Titans would probably get a D grade because it was a disappointing season, but considering they were likely for the spoon a month ago, finishing as high as 13th would save it from being an E grade season. I never said it was likely for the Titans to get the spoon, Brendan. But I told you guys we had a winnable stretch. No, I told you guys that. Reynolds here will get the kicks. He'll be 6-6 here with 14 minutes to go. And I understand I'm a Titans fan, guys, but you should know me by now. I will give you my honest opinion about the Titans. I told you every week, I'll tip the Titans, but don't actually tip them because I'm actually going with the other team, but I'm just, tipping the Titans because I can. So I'd actually tell you what my real tip was. I would tell you what my real tip was. I'm very honest with how I treat my team. You know, and I am going to put them in the top 8 next year, and I believe I'm going to put them in the top 8 next year. I genuinely believe they're a top 8 team next year. But in the same sense, if I didn't, I'd tell you they would finish in the bottom 8. I'm a Bronx fan, and I have been praying for this whole weekend for the Raiders to flop and Bronx to win against the Dragons. Raiders aren't going to lose to the Tigers, man. But good luck. So Flegler now, Hill will get the ball 5 minutes out. That was lazy from the Bronx. Get my son McNair says Lodge the biggest grub. I think off the field, yeah, not on the field. On the field, he was a dickhead last year, but we beat it 44-0, so can you do? Brooks by Thomas is minding out for the rest of the finals. How do we see their finals run going? Wow, that's a big loss. Is that fact? Is that fact? If that's true, it's a harsh loss to take, that one for Joe Manu and the Roosters. I'm now going to definitely take Panthers Sharks in the grand final. Cam, too much of a score difference from how this game is going. There's no chance. Yeah, well, there is actually, Cam. You need if the Broncos win this game and the Raiders lose tomorrow, and it is James Thomas knock on for the Dragons, and then the Raiders lose tomorrow, then you have to rely. It doesn't matter how much you win this game by. The scoreline of this game doesn't matter. You just need the Broncos to win. Tomorrow, you need the Raiders to lose. If the Raiders lose, the Broncos win. They're at the 8. That's a bad knock on there for the Dragons. Polynesian says, yeah, facts. Joshua Maguire always used to decapitate people. Yeah, I've heard a story about him in Papua New Guinea that was very disrespectful. Mohamed Yaz says that's just based on word of mouth. You know, I'm not saying it's fact. Mohamed Yaz says, how much did Bronx need to win by so that even the Raiders win tomorrow? Bronx will still in the 8. There's no chance. There's nothing. The Broncos could win by 100, and the Raiders could still beat the Tigers by 50. So, Broncos here. Full pass. First play for the scrum is a 4 pass. You're just stupid. You're just stupid, Brisbane. You're just stupid. My gosh. My gosh. Just stupid, dude. That's a poor pass of Reynolds, and you should feel bad about it. Cam Tigers find a way to lose? Absolutely. Jordan saying, sorry Bronx fans, but in your wildest dreams the Raiders lose to the Tigers. Exactly right. Tigers have nothing to play for now. If the Titans had lost, there would have been a very minuscule chance that they could have got and avoid the spoon. Have a bit of faith there, guys. We'll go the Bronx. No. I don't want the Broncos to make the 8 fair, bro. Shiny Craig, who do you want to in the 8 Raiders or Brisbane? Well, I'll just answer that question for you, Shiny Craig. I'm a Titans fan, mate, so I'm always going to say the Raiders there, but yeah, no, I'd rather the Raiders in it. But either team's going to get punched in the mouth next week by Storm anyway, in Melbourne. So, 4 tackle. This is why I say to Broncos fans, do you really want to make the 8? Do you really want it? Do you really want to get embarrassed on the national scale next week? You will get embarrassed on a Southern Hemisphere scale next week, where everyone's going to be watching you get beaten by 60 in Melbourne. Or you can get knocked out this week and have the Raiders make it and then them lose by a good amount in Melbourne next week. Or good kick. Good kick there from the Dragons. Broncos and Raiders not make the grand final. Broncos and Raiders, neither of those teams are going to make the second week of the finals, mate. Storm want another 10 to the bin. I don't even know what that means. So 10 minutes to go here, the first half, guys. 10 minutes to go. Hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you are new around here. We're on our way to 19,000 right now. We're super close. A lot of things I think the Broncos would prefer an early Mad Monday than getting pumped next weekend. That's why I keep saying this to the fans. Like, I truly believe you don't want to go into the finals. I think it is a benefit of you not going into the finals right now, which is a crazy thing to say. I think it is a benefit because your season will be humiliated next week. You lost 60-12 when you played them 2 weeks ago, the Storm, and that was at Suncorp. You played them in Melbourne, right? So I don't think it's in the best interest of the Broncos. I do want the Broncos to win this game though, because I want the Tigers to have a chance, so the Raiders have a chance tomorrow. And I would love the Tigers to make it close at Leichhardt for a close game and field goal for the Raiders, something like that. It'd be amazing, but I can't see it happening. Consider the Raiders winning by a big margin tomorrow. A lot of them prefer not to get pumped, period. Yeah, well, it's too bad then as a Broncos fan. Left hand side here. Oh, good tackle from the Dragons. Keith has always thought the Queensland teams wanted each other in the 8. Yeah, Keith, but Broncos fans are just, a lot of them, not all of them, a lot of them are just grogs. So it's like, it's gone backwards there for the Dragons, and they're going to pick it up, Cody Ramsey at the 10. So, you know, if you guys watched that Titans-Broncos vlog, you would have seen the very, very minuscule basis of the bullshit we copped at Suncorp. You guys didn't see half of it. You guys saw what I wanted you to see. You didn't see the full-on amount of what that shit tattooed arm wanker was doing. I look forward to seeing him next year at the Suncorp if the Broncos don't make it out this year, because that would be incredible. But yeah, and then obviously they continued to DM me abuse for a lot of the season until I ended up blocking them because I was just over it. So I'm going to shit down your throats when the Broncos come out the 8 for those people. But overall, I don't mind the club, the Broncos. I have no problem with the club of the Broncos. I do, however, have a problem with a lot of their fans. Yes. That's my issue. I don't have a problem with the Broncos as a club. So I grew up in Brisbane from when I was 2 weeks old until I was 13. I have no problem with Brisbane, but their fans are dog shit a lot of the time. So the Broncos get the ball to the 40, second tackle here. Like I'm saying, it's a Empire, that's because you're not going on Mad Monday. AFL Legend said, I hope the Broncos win by 42 and they're losing by 1 on the points difference. Dear me. And what a Koranavundi! Bought it from nice Soso Island, go Broncos go. Koranavundi. Let's go to Reading. All the way in no Soso Island. I'll be back home there in about a month's time, Amori. Say hello to you. You're in security, aren't you, Amori? I think you're... Oh, they're away, the Broncos! Tomorrow morning! Oh, I think that's 10. And Amori, you're in security, aren't you? So fit tackle now, right hand side. Adam Reynolds kicks it through. Oh, Josh McGuire gets the ball at the 10, and that was a terrible kick. I think there will be a Power vs Penrith grand final. I disagree with you. I politely disagree with you. So second tackle now at the Dragons. I would go... I'm not going to tell you, actually. I'm not going to tell you, because there'll be a video this week, guys, that explains... okay, so I'll explain this week, guys. Third tackle for the Dragons there at 30. On Monday, there will be me grading the bottom 8 teams this year. I will be grading the bottom 8 teams and giving you my analysis on their team, on their season. On Tuesday will be my final... Sharon Woosh has got absolutely crunched in the boom bum bar. The boom bum bar. Whoa. Oh, Dragons are away here too. To the left-hand side, they kick it through. And the ball will bounce here. All going to leave the wrong, so they'll get it. Tuesday will be my finals predictions for next week. Wednesday is going to be who I'm going to be supporting throughout the finals in order from 1 through 8. And then Thursday probably be my fantasy Premier League video. Friday, my Premier League tips and whatnot. So Broncos now get this ball to the 40. Third tackle here. Good run by Corey Oates. Gets to the 50. What a run. Parents from Bar. Well, there you go, Fego Australia. From Bar. So you must like your Bar football. Fego Australia says, Io Boronissan Bola Vanaka, bro. Toso Viti Toso. Yo. Toso Viti next week in the Rugby World Cup Sevens World Cup. And Dragons this ball about 3 minutes out here. Might be penalty here. No, it's not going to be. First tackle hit the Dragons 3 minutes out. Oates reliable. It's crazy. Oh, how did he not knock that ball on? Oates it's crazy how he's only 27 years old. I think he just re-signed yesterday for like 3 years. That's a penalty. Or a knock-on. That's either a penalty or a knock-on. Referee, come on, brother. Yeah, good call, Truckin. Oates is only like 26 or 27 years old. It feels like he's like 33, but he's only 27. Go back to NRLW, Shazza, you muppet. Jeez. Wait, Woods is 27? Aaron Woods is not 27. No, you're bullshitting me. Oh, 40-20! Benny Hunt. It's a Benny Hunt special. Benny Hunt special. It is a Benny Hunt special. Benny Hunt special. It's a Benny Hunt special. A Benny Hunt special. Brighton Robinson, you did call it. There is no way Aaron Woods is 27. I refuse to believe it. I refuse to believe he's not at least 30. Yeah, Alex is 31. I'm going to Google this. There is no way. There is no way that bloke is anything less than 30. Dragons try time! Matthew Fino with the try time for the Dragons. Try time for the Dragons. Matthew Fino goes boom! And it'll be 10-6 with the kick to come from the left-hand side. And that is Ben Hunt. That is a Ben Hunt special. It's Ben Hunt special, devil. It's Ben Hunt special. I wonder where he's going to be next year. 4 minutes to go here. Left-hand side. Lomax to Fino. Fino goes Boomski. Matt says, Benny always scored the Broncos, man. They deserve it after the way the fans treated him for 7 years until he won Origin for us this year. But Broncos definitely deserve the Ben Hunt curse. They deserve it because he got you to that grand final and then was treated like an absolute dog from your fans. Treated like a dog. Because every other fan base is allowed to meme it, and it's like, yeah, it would have hurt him, but it hurts a lot more when it comes from your own fan base saying that you're the reason you lost the grand final when he got you there. Brian Robinson says, piece of piss, try 2, my God, Broncos. It was shocking there from the Broncos. But yeah, Ben Hunt 40-20 goes boom boom. Ryan says, apparently Adam Zampa is 30, thought he was like 24. Yeah, it's crazy. I've realised that before as well. I think it was on the BBL stream that we said that. We'll talk about that. Feels like Woods has been around for a long time. He has been around for a long time. He has been away for a long time. Around for a long time. So 3 minutes to go. We hit the first half. Looking forward to that Wallabies game on after this though. That stream will start at 7:20. We can't quite fine, to be honest with you, but should be a good stream that one, guys. Don't watch the Cowboys Panthers. Watch the Wallabies first Springboks with us. Don't watch the Cowboys Panthers. It'll be a shit game, lads. Trust me. It'll be a really shit game. Don't get hyped up for it. Panthers have like 9 players out, 10 players out. Don't have anything to play for. Cowboys have nothing to play for because the Sharks will come second tomorrow. So like, you do what you want, but I don't see how Ben Hunt doesn't get the Dally M. I agree with you, Brighton. I do, but I could see Nico Hines slapping as well. They missed the kick. I missed the kick there. The wind took it away. So 10-6 here to the Dragons. There's an opening there for the Broncos with that missed kick, though. There is Karen Woods. Well, I disagree with you, Conan. I think it's Sharon Woods. Not Karen. Sharon Woods. That's a great 40-20, by the way. That is a great 40-20. But yeah, I definitely don't see how Ben Hunt doesn't get it as well. I would agree with you, mate. I think it would be it would be near on impossible for someone to be able to get above him. He's been the only. If it wasn't for Ben Hunt this year, the Dragons would be last. Oh, I don't know if they'd be worse than the Tigers. They would be around the Warriors section though. They could be last, honestly. Ben Hunt is the reason this team is even half relevant, and they're not even half relevant. I'd say at least they're in the 40% relevancy. Like. It's crazy. I just don't know how the Dragons are and where they are, but it is what it is. How many points did we finish below them in the end, actually? So the Dragons win this, they'll be on 26. 6 wins. There's a big difference there between the wow. There is a difference of 20 points between the Tigers and the 8th placed Raiders after tomorrow. Wow. That's 20 points between the lines. That's 10 wins. That's a lot. Blake Laurie with a good offload there. 4 tackle, 2 minutes to go. Here's Sharon Woods, the big Shazza. Shazza gets the ball about 40 metres out now for tackle. All by 24, 3 over Argentina. Yeah. It's not too surprising there, man. Zephaniah Pungasis, the Broncos will come back. Maybe. They're desperate. If they're desperate enough, mate, they haven't looked desperate at all in this game so far. It's been a shithouse game. But at least it's close. At least it's close. Oh, Broncos away, Selma Cobbo. Taking out the 30. Someone's gone to my... someone's commenting on my... I'm going to remove the comments. On that Warriors versus Titans stream saying boo. They're booing me. Yeah, you got me, man. You hurt my feelings. Yeah. He's booing me. I do find it funny though. A lot of the time after the stream finishes, people will still comment on the video thinking that I'm live with them, and they'll be talking with me for a good 40 minutes, and I'll see a new comment come through every maybe 30 seconds to a minute. I have to remove them because obviously they're making a million comments as they're replying to me, but I'm not live. The game was live beforehand. It's usually people from a non-English speaking country, but like, still. Tigers have beat the Eels and Bunnies, so never know. Tigers are dreadful. So, second tackle now for the Dragons. 43 seconds to go in the first half. Kansas Dragons should ask Hunt how much he wants and who he'd like at the club. Bro, he's in his 30s, mate. Double A says BKR is back. I mean BKR's back. I never left, mate. I've been streaming for the last 3 hours, mate. What are you talking about? I streamed two games last night. I don't know. 20. Is that 2040? Oh, I think you kicked it from 25 out. No, it's not a 2040. It was just outside the 20 there. Double A, Ron. I don't know what you mean BKR is back. I've been here forever. I haven't missed a bloody rugby league game in ages. Unless I'm at the game. But it's Mango back. I don't know who that is. So there we go, guys. Halftime. He'll be 10-6 to the Dragons. Pretty shit house game right now, but it is what it is. Broncos right now currently can't make the 8. If they win this game, they will be in the 8 for tonight, and then the Raiders will break their hearts tomorrow. But this is a pretty boring game, especially after the game we just watched when the Titans come back against the Warriors. It's absolutely electric. But guys, hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. If you're new around here, hit that subscribe button. Just do it. Get around it. Get around it. Double A versus Aaron Woods is not 27. Impossible. I thought it was 37. I'm pretty sure he's 31. Someone was saying he's 31. Someone told me he was 27, which I just don't believe. Double A Ron Woods is not 27. Aaron Woods' age. Let's go have a look. Aaron Wood's age is 31 years old. Yeah, please feel free to shush. He's not younger than me. Like, I'm 28. He's not younger than me. Territory's bright numbers now. No, Ben Hunter's a good player, just joking around. Hilarious joke now. What did he say? What did he say? Jared said, isn't Ben Hunter Fowler if his team isn't in the 8? No. Why have you said that? I think you've misread something I may have said last night. I think you've misread and misunderstood the context. But no, I don't know what you're talking about. Dolphin says Aaron Woods is 19. Thanks, mate. Thank you for that comment. They're really hyped up this Cowboys-Panthers game, which makes no sense. The Cowboys-Panthers game is not going to be good. And even if it's close, it means nothing. Copper says, screw this game off, I'll wait for Wallabies in box. Yeah, Copper, I'm looking forward to that one. We're going live for that one in literally an hour's time, so that should be an exciting game, That should be an exciting game. Then we go straight into Everton versus Liverpool. We've got Chelsea versus West Ham, which is the goal rush game. And then we've also got Man City versus Aston Villa later on. So a big night. Big old night. Oh, man. What a moment, though. That Titans game, what a moment. That's what we do. That's what we're here for, man. Moments like that. You got to harness that energy. Harness that moment. And just enjoy. And that's what I'm doing, just enjoying. You know, if we had lost that game, I sort of quite content with where we were. It would have been disappointing, but what a moment. Session Kevin says, I hope Dragons blow this out in the second half purely for the entertainment of that shit arm tattoo, Muppet. Kevin says, how long before Broncos fans say they were robbed? Is there a specific game Broncos fans actually have complained this year? I know they complain at the game, but is there a specific game, a Tigers-Cowboys game or a Titans-Eels game? Is there a specific game where the fans have really actually kicked up a fuss? I don't know. But, yeah, Broncos fans, I think, have come to terms with that season, which is very funny. It's very funny for the idiots. It's, for the actual true fans who aren't dickheads, it's not too funny. But Parrot game, maybe. Bronx Eels, didn't they lose by a lot? Bronx Eels, didn't they? I think they lost by a lot, didn't they? Broncos Eels. They lost 53-6. Brother, they lost 53-6. What are you talking about? And they beat them the other time. 36-14. What are you talking about? They lost by 50 points. There's no way you can say that they blamed the referee. Well, they might have blamed the referee at one point, but there's no way you can even take that into account. Hope the Cavaliers giving them a spray. Oh, here we go. Yeah, he's giving them a spray. It's not like every single coach at halftime gives every single team a spray, whether they're up or down. Yeah, I've had a good feeling for a long time now that you're a troll, Jared. Keane says, I'm sure there was some Broncos Muppet supporters said Rob, probably. Trick says, come on Dragons, put some points on the board. Yeah, it's game shit house. I am really just looking forward to that Wallabies game because these two teams, it is a shit house game. It is a shit house game. Oh man, I wish I could stream that Tai Tuivasa Buster fight, but I'm just going to be too tired. Especially considering I'll be up till 4:30am streaming tonight. And that last game took a lot of energy out of you, so I'm using this stream as a lot of a chill one because I know it took a lot of energy out of me in that first game. And then we did this game, and it's a lot more chill. And we do the next game, which is going to take a lot of energy out of me for the Wallabies game. It's going to be full on, that Wallabies game. And then we go into a chill stream for Everton Liverpool. Probably a bit of a chill stream. No, goal rush will be a bit hectic. And then Man City Aston Villa will take a lot of energy out of me. So it's going to be interesting to see how we do tonight. Tommy says, can't forget a Dragon fan saying they were robbed after 50 points were scored against them. Yeah, that happened. Yeah, Dragons Roosters game. Yeah, I remember there was the Dragon. Who was that? Who called that? You guys remember the name. Normally, you guys remember the name of idiots in the chat. But there definitely was a Dragons fan who were calling robbed. There definitely was. Oh man, so good to see the messages that we're receiving on Instagram, man. Our fans deserve it today. Brighton Robinson says Bellamy sprays the Storm with a 50 bomb on the board. Yeah, he does. I'm bored right now, to be honest, watching this. The game, by the way, you don't have to clarify, bro. I know what you're talking about. If you were bored watching this, then you wouldn't be here. Trix says City playing tonight. Yeah, Aston Villa at 2:30 in the morning. Trix, Aston Villa versus City at 2:30 in the morning. Oh, I got to check my fancy team. Make sure there's no injuries. Thank you for reminding me, even though you didn't remind me. But thank you for reminding me. Pick team. So, I say Maximum going to play. Oh, he might not play. It doesn't matter though. If he doesn't play, then I'll just get Nico Williams from maybe Nottingham Forest there off the bench against Bournemouth. I won't take Andreas there against Tottenham. Patterson against Liverpool, no way. So, yeah, I'm going to captain Kevin De Bruyne. He burnt me last week though, man. He burnt me last week, captain Kevin De Bruyne. But he's definitely going to start this week considering he had a rest in midweek. So, I'll captain De Bruyne. And Haaland I think Haaland will start. Easy, Martinelli, Kane, Jesus, Saliba, Alexander-Arnold, Walker, and Ward. Ward against Brighton's probably better than old mate against Leeds. But against Leeds, he might still make a few saves. Oh, shit. Anyone who watches Premier League, can you tell me, who would you go? Ward for Leicester in goal against Brighton, away, or Brentford, Raya at home to Leeds? I think I'm going to go with Raya, to be honest with you. But let me know your thoughts if you watch Premier League. Brighton says, yeah, it was to Alex. Kenan says, going to wear a Titans jersey next year when I go to Suncorp to see what you're talking about. Only need to ANZ and Allianz. Yeah, but you got to remember as well, Kenan, is that people, like, this isn't me being ego, this is just me telling you what it's like, right? So I'm content creator, right? And we are, besides, like, this is just the truth, right? It's a fact. Besides Bloke and Bar, we are actually, in fact, the second biggest specific rugby league channel on YouTube, right? You got a little community down that are a little bit different, that are down there who also do talk a lot about me as well. So it's like, regardless of whether you're a Titans fan or not, it's actually more to do with the fact that people recognise and want to get on the vlog for talk of shit, or they come out and they just want to have that reaction from a Titans fan, but also know you from seeing it on TV or seeing it on the camera. I'm used to it now. I told you guys last night though, I had someone recognise me at Hungry Jack, a whole group of young lads recognised me at Hungry Jack's yesterday, which was pretty cool. I'm not used to getting recognised in public. At games, I'm okay. I'm used to it now, to the content creating that we do. But in public, it's still a bit weird to me. I remember walking around Botany one time. I was at work actually in 2020. I was going to work in Botany, and I had a kid. I was just walking to get like a bottle of Coke Zero midday on a Wednesday, and some kid came up to me and said, "Oh, I recognise you from BKR Sport." It's such a weird feeling, man, because obviously to me, I'm still just a guy watching the game alongside you guys when I'm in public anyway. But yeah, you get a lot of dickheads who come out there and who feel like they want it. That's why I'm not interested really too much in doing live streams at the games, because you guys only see what I want you to see in regards to vlogs and in regards to footage that we capture at the games. Yeah, look, it's still going to cop shit. It's still going to cop shit as a Titans fan at Suncorp, because a lot of dickheads around, but you won't cop as much shit as I do. Trick says, Southampton will concede more than one. I wouldn't pick Ward. Well, Southampton is not the one we're talking about. We're talking about Leicester. Adelaide Stocks to like and subscribe. Appreciate it, dude. Tommy says, Brendan, you only post AFL scores when the quarter ends. Yeah, just let us know when the quarter ends. I didn't even see his comment, though. Here we go. X Factor with the 1K dono. 1K, well, he hasn't donated it, but he's saying there will be a 1K dono. Hold on one second here. X Factor, $1,000 donation if Cobbo, Catewell, Hunt, and Sullivan score. I don't know if any of them have. No, I don't think any of them have scored, have they? Cobbo, Catewell. So that you need a miracle for that one to happen. Cobbo, Catewell, Hunt, and Sullivan. Hunt and Sullivan anytime. I don't know how that's going to go, because I don't think any of them have scored yet. For the 1K dono, for the $1,000 dono. Lachlan Pilkington says, don't worry, we Broncos fans will not say we were robbed if we lose. Yeah, fair. You will. Sasha Gillen says, isn't that also the kid who called you a cold hero? Yeah, that is the kid that called me cold hero that I was talking about yesterday. Yeah, Sasha. Yeah. Oh, that's funny. Lachlan Pilkington says, someone said we would. No, you will. There will be plenty who do. There will be plenty. But yeah, look, obviously, again, to reiterate, it's not me being egotistical or arrogant. You know, like I said, I see myself as a fan who watches it just with you guys, and you know, it's just that I'm a content creator. But yeah, it's not like if you wear a Titans jersey to a game and it quiet the whole game that people will pick on you. Like, yeah, you get a bit of shit talking here and there, but you're not going to get the abuse that I copped at Suncorp this year. It was pretty full on. It was very, it was a lot different to probably what you imagine it. Like, there was no physical violence. There was a lot of threats of physical violence, though. So that's why I will shit down the throat of Broncos when they get knocked out of the 8. Which will be a very enjoyable moment in my life. Very enjoyable. If it happens on the same day the Titans win come back from 14 points down with 4 minutes to go, and kick a field goal, be amazing. But I do feel for Broncos fans who are true Broncos fans who aren't piece of shit. I do feel for you. For the actual Broncos fans who aren't piece of shit. But you just have to cop it because you have a fan base that is full of wankers. Yeah, full of wankers. Bam Bam Twi Fast, the fan page. You're going to watch the Bam Bam fight tomorrow? I may do. It depends what time it's on, though, because I have to be up till 4:30 a.m. for Man City vs Aston Villa, so I'm not sure. We'll see if I can last. I don't know, though. If it's on like 11 a.m, I may consider doing it. Let's confirm that fantasy team. Bingo. Someone says, thank you. Like, no, I'm going to enjoy when they lose for you because you talk too much. You're like knowledge religion with the Roosters, mate. You're like knowledge religion with the Roosters. You are. I'm going to enjoy it. I'm not going to talk shit to you specifically. I'm not. You don't like. You're not one of the ones that I'm like aggressively enjoying watch you lose. But I definitely will enjoy because you talk too much. Zombie Boy says, who scored the second try for the Dragons? Said my mate, look in the mirror. Brighton Robinson says, who scored the second for the Dragons? I can't remember. It was Matthew Fee and I. So Jack Bird's got the first try, Deloise Helter's got the second try, but obviously first for the Broncos, and then for the Dragons it was Matthew Fee and I. Whittaker for the win tomorrow. You gotta get around the Australian, man. You gotta get around the Australian. I'm gonna see what time that game is on. That fight is tomorrow, though. Let's have a look what time the fight is on. Let's go have a look-ski here. Let's go have a look-ski. It is funny how he said thank you, though. It's at 5 a.m. I could actually have a shout doing the main fight, but I can't. I haven't set the thumbnail up yet. I don't have time. Gamatron says, rate my song. Manly Warringah, Daly's a wanker, laying on the grass with Burton's foot up his ass. That was possibly the most random comment I've seen. What? Why did that just happen? Why did that just happen? Kanan says $150 dono if South can knock off the Chooks next week. Alright, Kanan, let's write it down, sir. Let's write it down. That's a 50-50, so especially Joe Martin, it's not terrible to shout. Broncos coming out here, so let's write this down. Kanan, alright. I guess he will be very happy, and you're going to probably bet heavily on the Rabbitohs too, to be honest with you. South win, straight up. South win will be $150 dues. Whoa. Alright, so the Broncos coming out here on the field. The finals week as it stands. Storm will take on the Raiders in Melbourne. Roosters take on the Rabbitohs at Allianz. Sharks take on the Cowboys at Shark Park. And Panthers taking on Parramatta at Penrith. Mark said, what will happen to players with huge salaries in those teams below top 8 at the end of the season? Will they be on the same salary cap? I believe next year the salary cap gets bumped up if I'm not wrong. Or is it 2024? Toxic Ant-Man, my God. Why is it no Toxic Ant-Man, by the way? Not fitted by me, man. But he says, yeah, bro, what a win. Oh, mate. What a moment. You'll see, you can go back and watch the stream, to be honest with you, but you'll see the clip of me. I cried. I was very emotional. Very emotional, man. I know. I was so happy, man. I was actually, like, you guys would have had a ball there, Antonio. You would have had an absolute ball with Rondo, Danielle, Nick, and the likes. But I actually kind of did. I was very happy to be here. The chat went off, man. I was just happy to be with a lot of Titans fans here and have that moment with everyone. So I'm just really appreciative of the end of the part of the season, and I'm appreciative of, I guess, the win there. And I was content with where we finished regardless of that result. But, to finish in 13th, I'll take that, mate. I'll take that. And if it wasn't for the Dogs getting that comeback win over Manly, we would have been in 12th above Dogs too. So there we go, guys. Broncos kick off here in the second half. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe, and the ball will drop for the Broncos, for the Dragons at the 5. So what are you doing now, Antonio? You going out or what are you doing? Zenpai says, Blaze respects me because I don't abuse him at games. Yeah, that's probably because you haven't seen me at a game yet. You muppet. Bam Bam says, $1 dono for Panthers to win tonight. Well, I'm not going to be streaming Bam Bam that game. I will be streaming the Wallabies Springboks game because there's going to be a lot of outs in that game. There'll be a lot of outs in that game. But yeah, if you do, it'd be awesome. It'd be awesome. Thank you very much, Bam Bam. But I don't think Panthers win tonight. I think Cowboys win, especially with all those players out of Panthers. 4th tackle now for the Dragons. Antonius is going out to drink. You going out with the boys? You going out with the boys? Just message one of the boys and see what they're doing. Senpai says, I wouldn't abuse of the game, that's dog ass. You're a Broncos fan. So, yeah, Antonio, we're talking about... by the way, Antonio, you know who we're talking about right now? We're enjoying a very nice moment as we think about guys with shit arm tattoos at Suncorp. You were there. Antonio was one of the guys there, lads. So Broncos hit this ball, second tackle with 40. Do you have an arm tattoo to Zenpai? I reckon that's him. So 3rd tackle now. Oh, man. So 3rd tackle here with the Broncos at the halfway point, left-hand side. And they'll get this ball 35 metres out now. So people shouldn't abuse other people at venues. Yeah, they shouldn't, but in the same sense, it's normally good fun. I don't mind good fun ones. Ball bad there from Reynolds. Ball bad. English good. Bad. English bad. Ball bad. English bad. Oh, Samuel Cubbo. Ooh, good run. Gets to the 35. TSM on G Fuels, I feel like Panthers will win 12-10. I disagree. I think the Cowboys will play a more than strong Cowboys team. The Panthers are playing 9 players out. So I've got the Panthers winning against the Eels next week, maybe. I'll tell you my tip next week, obviously. But as we currently speak, I probably have the Panthers beaten, and especially with Cleary back next week as well. Ryan Zaga says, Jez Cameron kicked a ridiculous goal and shushed the crowd. Did he really? Yes, the MCG. We're the home team, but we're not really the home team because it's the MCG. Not sure which is the most competitive AFL game I've seen in a while. It's 53-52. Oh, cats. I don't know, that Lions-Richmond game was pretty good. I watched the full game now. I watched the full game yesterday, yeah. I was about to say the other day, but it's just yesterday. But I enjoy the streams and wouldn't want anyone here to think different of me. Bro, it's all banter. It's all good. Settle down. So Jack Bird now gets his ball out of the 40. Right outside here. They've got numbers here. Oh, that was a hospital pass and a half. How clean was Tanner's drop kick? Oh, that was an incredible drop kick, Brian. Like, I know Tanner's got it in him. I know him. He's a good man of mine. I know he's got it in him. I've been saying for ages that he works hard and he deserves the accolades, and I'm just glad that he now gets the respect that he deserves. Obviously, I love Toby, and Toby's a good friend of mine as well. Knock on Broncos, Toby's a good friend of mine, and I would love to see Toby. It's good problem to have for me. I think Toby's a good player, and I think Tanner's a good player. So at least we've got that depth now. A lot of people don't like Tobes, but in the same sense, Tobes is still a very good player. So it just didn't work out for this year with the spine and the choices that the club made, right? But Tanner's going to lock up our 7th spot for next year now with Kieran Foran, Sammy Verrills, and Jaden Kemp hopping the fullback with AJ coming into the centres maybe, or the 14, I'm not sure. But yeah, it's been it's a positive way to end the year, a tough year, positive way to end a tough year, and it was a very clean drop goal there from Tanner, who's worked hard for this position. He was out of favour. He didn't look great early days in his career, but is now able to really solidify himself as a spot. And Titans fans like him. They do. The Titans fans like him. Because GMHBA is under construction constantly, knowledge. That's not the reason why. It's because it doesn't have the capacity. Second tackle now and 15 minutes out of the line, but we always complain. Geelong always complain about not getting home finals. Right hand side now for the Dragons, and they're going to roll this one 10 metres out, third tackle, 10 metres out. But yeah, it was a very, very clean drop goal, that one. So Dragons here at the 10, left-hand side they go here to Ben Hunt. Ben Hunt here himself, Benny Hunt offloads it! Na 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 na. Hey hey hey. 14-6 here with the kick to come. Dragons with the try. Benny Hunt with the assist. Alex is telling the Tigers are looking for him. Yeah, he's not going, mate. He's not going. Oh boy. Good work by the Dragons, and that's an assist there for Benny Hunt. He'll get 3 points here as well, Benny Hunt. And also, I don't know why the game wasn't prime time 8-10 p.m. For what? No, Geelong Collingwood. It's because they actually have a set layout for. They have a set layout for first versus fourth, second versus third, fifth versus eighth, and sixth versus seventh. They don't just choose random times for those games. Dolphins fan says, what the Bronx doing? Thank God I picked Dragons. Goodbye, top 8. Yeah, well, I'm doing a punishment. I'm doing a punishment this week. So if you guys don't know, on my tipping video, I tell you guys, you have to comment on the stream, the video, sorry. You comment on that video with a punishment for me to do. If I don't get at very minimum 6 out of 8, I can only have 2 wrong. If I don't get at very minimum 6 out of 8, then I have to do a punishment. Now this week, I took the Storm, who obviously lost the Eels. I took the Warriors, who lost to my team. So I'm very happy with that one. And I took the Broncos in this game. So I'm having a man of a week, but I don't care. I honestly am okay doing punishment for the fact that the Titans were the ones to prove me wrong. I love that. I love that. So there's a few we have to randomise, and Lomax will kick the kick. Yeah, he gets a kick. So it will be 16-6 here with 34 minutes to go the game. So for example, let's go and have a look at some of these comments, which we will be randomising. We will randomise it. Oh, God, I'm going to kick to goal. Shit, man. Alright, so BKR Sport. Let's go have a look-ski here. Let's go have a look-ski. Where is it? Where's my tipping video? Where's my tipping video here? Around 25 tips. There we go. There we go. Let's go have a look at that. And comment section. There we go. Alright, so punishment. Go. There's one here. It says go to McDonald's and keep saying. There's some really weird ones too, mind you. There's some really weird ones. Where's the other ones here? Let's say I love Broncos 20 times. I actually don't even care about saying that one because that's actually quite weak. I'll do that. It's pretty easy. Punishment time at Daz, mate. That should happen anyway. I have to captain Harry Maguire in fantasy next week. That's a nightmare. Callum Murphy has given Callum a membership. Now that's not happening. Punishment is sort Eels in the finals. Support Eels in the finals. That is a punishment and a half, that one. You doing a fan meet in Parramatta about the punishment? Oh, that's a punishment, right? Who said time out Daz, mate? It was Fatu Brown. Fatu Brown said time out Daz, mate. Sean Griffin says punishment, wear a Broncos jersey on stream. Yeah, I don't really like that one. So Fitz at 4 tackle here, and Sharon Woods at the 25, right hand side, and it's going to be Ramsey. Ramsey 20 minutes out, Fitz tackle. He took the Storm without knowing Jerome wasn't playing. There's a technicality in there. There he is. But it's alright, man. You know, doing a punishment is actually better for the content anyway. Oh, the kick's going to curl! Oh, good take there by someone cover, but the kick curled. That was nice. Punishment, do a shoey with a vanilla Coke. Punishment is go on a Man City stream and say Man United is better than Man City, and if I ever see Erling Haaland, I'm going to bash him up. Yeah, that's a good one, man. Yeah, that's a good punishment. That's a good one, man. Punishment, eat a pineapple pizza and vanilla Coke on stream. At least I get to eat a pizza. You know. At least I get to eat pizza. The joke's on you, jump on. I hate it, though. I hate it. Where is Jay Hayes lately, actually? Ball's at the back here. Broncos go to the 4 tackle. And at the 40... And Holter gets it off here to Carrigan. Carrigan here, Hosking. And you can see that 45 timeout. Ryan Zarkis for saying pineapple pizza, that sounds delicious. Timeout. We'll see in 5 minutes, right? Oh, knock on Broncos. Well done, Kirk Catewell. It's like he's overrated or something. Beautiful. The beautiful, beautiful feeling winning. Knowledge from lyrics, you're too late, mate. You're too late. Wear a Roosters jersey. You're too late, man. I've already screenshotted them, Chempon. I've already screenshotted them. X Factor is punishment. Get an opposition player the first 2023 Titans home game to sign your Titans jersey. I win this one because I just get Max King if it's Dogs. If it's who else? If it's who's other Titans players that are playing elsewhere? And Jerome Hughes, I'll get a Storm if we play Storm first. Punishment timeout, knowledge from lyrics. I reckon we should just do that anyway. I reckon that's a great. We did do it last night just because. So penalty here to the Dragons. They get to the 2 here, make it 18-6. They're gonna take the 2 here and make it. Oh no, they're not gonna take 2. They're gonna go for the try. That's embarrassing, Broncos. That's embarrassing. Alright, so 31 minutes to go here of the game. Left hand side of Ben Hunt. Ben Hunt. Oh no, Broncos. Oh, Matthew Feeney. Oh, he goes over the sideline. They're very lucky there, the Broncos. Don't lose as far out, Broncos. They look dreadful again. Not supposed to wear a Titans shirt at the grand final. And? Okay, I'll do that anyway. I don't like jerseys, but I'll do it anyway. comment that on the video, and people will hate you even more for saying something so easy. Like, because if that wins, I'm gonna do one of those wheel sides or a marble race. Apparently, there's some marble thing you can do. Apparently, there's some marble race that you can do that is pretty cool. What kind of punishment is that? What a stupid punishment! All right, I'm gonna do that. That's my punishment. There you go, guys. Niles Williams is getting my punishment for getting my tips wrong this week. So 30 minutes to go here of the game, guys. Hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new around here. No, it's a punishment test, mate. You guys chose it. Niles Williams is a man of the people, so he chose wear a Titan shows the grand final. Alrighty. Well, if I have to, alrighty then. Dear me. Brent Weston says, we all know a Broncos supporter is currently regretting all their life choices right now. Oh, boy. Yes, we do. I've got a couple in my head right now. Kenny says, I wouldn't want you to, but Broncos have it. No, I wouldn't even bother. I would refuse. I wouldn't do that. Jack Attack says, as a Rays fan, I can't wait to stop supporting the Dragons. Fair call. Dolphins fan says, no, I wanted to say you love Broncos 20 times. Yeah, it's on there. I've screenshotted it. But I know how to tweak that. I already know how I can tweak that in my favour. But I will say those words. I will say it 20 times. So full tackle now. Right hand side here. Oh, Broncos. The Dragons are away here. They're still... Oh, Broncos, no. Oh, man. That to me is out here. Fit tackle. Dragons are going to score here. Dragons are going to score. That's a penalty. Sin bin. You have to sin bin there. You have to sin bin. Wow, he let that go there. Wow. And Dragons kick it through, and there should be a penalty here as well. There's another play taken out. There should have been a sin bin there. No, Luke. You said wear a Titans jersey, mate. You chose it. Man. You said wear a Titans jersey in the grand final. I'll be going with Entertainment House, so there you go. I'm excited for the Dolphins to join. Yeah, you'll be excited until you see them lose by 40 their first game. So it will be a dropout here to the Dragons, but there should have been a sin bin there for the Broncos. So Reynolds will go short here. And knock on there for the Broncos. Oh, they're so lucky there, the Broncos. They're going to say knock on both ways. No, knock on Dragons first. Ken says, I'm going to wrap up this title if we win the comp. What's your bet if you win the comp? That's right, let's wind down, Kenan. So if South win, you're doing a 150 dono. What are you do? What's the dono if you win the comp? Which is not happening, but like let's just have a laugh. What are you doing if you win the comp? Sergeant Girls says the correct spelling is collywobbles. Knowledge from Luke, it is. Very much is. It very much is. This is why you're hated, Knowledge. Oh, man. Yeah, to be fair, Knowledge Luke, yeah. Oh, no, it's a knock on. To be fair, Knowledge Luke, you are right. Josh Curran's try was not fair. Right. Like, you're still a mug, but Josh Curran's try was not a try. Like, it should have been 27-20, or 26-20. We should have won that game 26-20 without going extra time. Doug says, after joining the last stream towards the end, I must say that the game looked epic. You obviously can tell me more, but looking forward to the highlights. Yeah, it was a good... The last 4 minutes, mate, were amazing. Titans scoring 14 points to tie it up with 4 minutes to go. And then winning by a field goal is the perfect way to end the season for such a harsh year for us, a tough year for us. But yeah, we had a pretty poor first 70 minutes, to be completely honest with you. I think that was a pretty poor game that ended so beautifully for the Titans. This is how I'll change it. Dolphins fan says, my team wins the comp next year, I'll donate $200. Dolphins fan, I'm not even writing that down, bro. I'm not even writing it down. X Factor says, Keenan, the Panthers will save you from having 2 terrible tattoos. X Factor's gone in for the slam there. So Broncos now, Renault now right inside of Payne Haas. Payne Haas, he'll get this... Oh! Payne Haas has been crunched! He's been slaughtered. Oh, boy. Let's see Khalees Haas play well as well. I don't know what he played, but he gave it a go. Justin said at least he can win to end the season. Yes, sir. We win and got 3 spots. We go from 15th, or 2 spots, but 15th to 13th. And that's going to be a knock on there. It's still last. It wasn't a knock on for the Dragons. It was just a knock back for the Broncos. Still last here. Oh, there's going to be obstruction if it goes. And that will go... Good kick, actually. It'll be another good kick. And they're going to take it out at 3. Nate says, score looks like the Warriors versus the Titans. Yeah, it should have been that. They shouldn't have got that extra try, so yeah. Darcy says, not just saying this, but I was going to tip the Titans anyway, but I was a penalty the Dragons. I ended up getting the automated tips to the away teams of the Titans anyway. Oh, there you go. I tipped the Warriors because I'm a Titans fan. You know this. I'm a very passionate Titans fan, but with the Warriors, we never beat the Warriors in New Zealand, but we didn't have 3 wins in a row against the Warriors. We beat them 44-0 last year, beat them 2018 at the beginning this year, and then just beat them 27-26. So, yeah, it was a very... We're on a good streak right now against the Warriors, which is something that we never do. Like, for 10 years, I remember every game we would lose to the Warriors. Every single game. Every game. Not a single one would I ever be confident in. So, yeah, no, I'm impressed that... I'm impressed we got the win there, and I'm happy to do the punishment. I'm happy. Second tackle here, 35 minutes out. Ladies, but the good thing about it is Titans came back with the win. Yeah, they did, yeah. So Dragons don't get more than 50. Whoever score, if Dragons score next, they've ended the Broncos season. If that's the case, I've got 21 terrible tattoos. Oh, you got a tattoo for every premiership now. So Dragons take this ball to the 44 tackle. I remember when Warriors used to be a bogey team with the Titans, now the tables are turning, so to speak. Yeah, kind of. Yeah, kind of. Yeah, the Warriors are in a very bad position as a club at the moment. Almost 46-3, 5 minutes left. So that means the Wallabies win tonight, we're top of the table. And then we play the All Blacks in 2 weeks' time. But I can't stream the first Bledisloe Cup game because it's on the same night as Paul Gallen fights against Ben Hunt and Justin Hodges. Jay, well, to finish on a 50% winning percentage isn't the worst season if we win this game, especially considering how many people thought we would win the spoon. Your team's trash, Jake, but so is mine. But you're definitely not... This is not a good season at all. And I would definitely still say it is a bad season because you're still shy. But you'll take it. Like, you'll take it, but you're still going to finish in 10th position, man. If you're happy with 10th, there's something wrong with you. I'm okay and content with finishing in 13th considering our season. I'm not happy with it. I'm not I'll take it, but like I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I'm happy with it. I'm happy with the way that we got it today. Right hand side here, Selwyn Cobbo over the top, and that's going to be Dragons ball. Dragons ball here. No knock on Dragons. Oh, there you go. So I'm going to call bullshit on that comment, but I'm okay with you being okay and content with it. Broncos have like an 11-year losing streak against the Storm. Good. Josh says, for a team who has lost so many games this year, it's great to see Titans players have so much passion. You get teams like the Tigers with whose players just shut off, not us. Bring on 23. I think you're very near-minded. I think there's been very many games this year where they have clicked off and not shown much passion. But this end part of the season has been very impressive from them. That game against the Knights in Newcastle was something else, man. It was one of our worst performances I've ever seen us play. Left-hand side now. I will always remember that game. That was one of the worst moments as a Titans fan ever, I would say. That game was the worst game I believe I've ever been to. No solutions. Jasper Broncos beat them in 2016. What are you on about? Yeah, but that's only like one time. They have a horrible record against them. Horrible. Third tackle now, 10 metres out for the Broncos. Carrigan rolls it back here to... I don't know if you shoot. All right hand side was Turpin and Reynolds. Reynolds has done nothing in this game, by the way. Reynolds has done nothing in this game. Fourth tackle now, 10 metres out. Brian Robertson says, Jasper Ram stats guy, that makes them up himself. Yeah, Ram stats guy that makes them up himself. I thought you were insulting the Ram stats guy there. Shut up, Josh Maguire, you flog. Like, it's not like I'm a big fan of the Broncos, but like, shush, Josh Maguire, you mug. AFL 18, bro, only let us know at quarter time and if it's like last 1 or 2 minutes. Like, you don't need to tell us every score, please. Not just BK, you got any finals games? Just the grand final. Just the grand final, mate. Just the grand final. I'll be going to Sydney and then straight across to Fiji. So I'll be going straight over. So Broncos now, 5 metres out of the line. Actually, you know what? I'm going to change this from the donate to the coffee fund to donate to the grand final fund. Left hand side here to help us out with, because it is quite expensive on grand final weekend too. So it's going to be... Actually, no, you know what, AFL 18? As long as it's like a goal, don't tell me about behinds, but tell me about goals, because it is Geelong. So Broncos here, 10 metres out. How big an upset would be Collingwood winning? Not huge. They're still fourth. They're still good. Oh, Broncos! Oh, it's going to be a try, I reckon. It's going to be a try, Broncos on the post. It's going to be a try on the post here for the Broncos. That was pretty easy there for the Broncos. That's a terrible try. Tickets were expensive as well. I heard that the prices are increasing on Monday. Yeah, we bought ours. Hayden and I got our tickets for about $270 each. About $270 each. So we're on the try line. So we're literally on the try line, which is good. It's great to see. I would have preferred to be behind the post, but then again, at a core, you're very far away at the post. So yeah, he bought on the try line there. So it's $270 that we're paying for. So Billy Walters there with a nice little run, and will be a try time there for the Broncos. Even nosebleeds. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, is it not double movement? No, I was going to try and confirmed. Is there no is it guaranteed no double movement here? Oh, are you sure not double movement there? Well, are you sure that's not a double movement there, sir? Hello? Wait a second. How have you confirmed that? How have you confirmed that? His arm hit the ground and then he reached out again. Are you allowed to place on the bottom of the post? Oh, did the first touch hit the post? 1 second, let me have a look at this again. If it touches on the first touch, then it is a try. No, that's he definitely has progressed it. I just want to throw that out there. He definitely has progressed that after the arm touched the ground. Okay. I'm going to call bullshit there, but cool. Cool. I would argue there was a double movement there. He definitely comes down and then reaches over again. And I don't know about calling that momentum, but you do you, boo. Alright, so Dragons hit the ball to the Broncos here. 5 metres out here from their own line. 10 metres out, sorry. Dolphins and Grizzlies going for the Brisbane Broncos. Ooh, that's a few interesting teams there. The A's, they're terrible. Dolphins, ooh, that's a hard team to support. Grizzlies are a good team to support, but they have been shot in the past. Hard team to support, especially the A's though. I think the A's are the worst in baseball right now. I think they're the worst in baseball, the A's. So third tackle. Does the AFL have same final system as league? Yes. First versus fourth, second versus third, fifth versus eighth, sixth versus seventh. AFL was actually the originators of that. Because obviously the NRL before, up until about 2011, 2012, the NRL finals was first versus eighth, second versus seventh, third versus sixth, and fourth versus fifth. And, the Broncos are away here. Oh, close. 40 metres out for tackle. And if first beat, so whoever the bottom two team, Billy Walters, taken down, dumb. Stupid, fit tackle. No, what? There's no way you can play on that. Wait, what, referee? What, referee? How can you play that on there? 20 minutes to go here, guys. Hit that thumbs up button, subscribe. How do you play that on there? So it used to be, if you were a top 4 team, it's obviously still a double chance, but you still had a chance, a very minuscule chance, of getting knocked out if with a loss, right? So the only 2 teams that were 100% safe in that old system was first and second. Because no matter what, 2 teams below you would have had to have lost. But if you were third and fourth and you lost, and then the you would have to rely on the 7 and 8 teams. That would have to mean all of the bottom 4 teams beat the top 4 teams in the finals. But it was possible if you finished third, you could have got knocked out. Yeah, the scoreboard says finished. It's not finished, mate. It's not finished, but you may as well call it finished. I still don't understand the old system. The old system is not too terrible. It was terrible because first versus 8th was very hard. Very, very harsh. Very harsh. So first tackle now, if you came 8th, but then again, the Eels won their first game in 2009 from 8th. They were last place and then found their way all the way to 8th, and then got the way to the grand final before losing. Stockade Sports is almost a smash Argentina. Yeah, fair enough. But they still lost last week. Australia plays South Africa after this. We'll be streaming South Africa versus Wallabies after this game finishes. Third tackle, what are you doing? The minute is 17 minutes to go. So it's the 63rd minute. There's 17 minutes to go here. So Brent Weston says NRL had the McIntyre system. Basically, highest placed winners week 1 of finals went straight to prelims, whilst lowest ranked losers week 1 were KO'd. I'm sure, right? Yes. Yeah, that's exactly what it was. Cowboys in 2017 as well. Were they 8th? I think they were 7th or something. Were they 8th? 4th tackle here at the 30. Third tackle here. No, he's 4th tackle, I was right. Josh McGuire now. Dog gets the ball at the 40. I don't know, man. Argentina might do it again. Might do what again? I just might do what again? So, Broncos now bring block to 30-35. Good run there by Corey Oates. Cowboys were 8 for 27. Well, there you go. 2023 is the Warriors year. All right, Malcolm. Why don't you just settle down and enjoy the Titans show, eh? Hey, Malcolm, I remember a couple... Was it last week that you were telling me you were going to flog us? Malcolm, sit down. Let's have a chatty, Malcolm. Didn't you say that you were going to flog us? What happened, Chumpo? What happened? Come on, man, Malcolm. Be nice. Tell me what happened, man. So I guess why is this going to say finish? I don't know. If that's done elsewhere. I don't do that live. That does done live. So it's going to be 16 minutes to go here, and the Dragons pick it up at the 5. Good run here. They're away here. They can get away, and then take it down to the 20. It was a good little run though. Jasmine says 2023 is Titans year, and 2024 is when the Broncos get the spoon. They get it next year as well. Jasmine says Warriors versus Refs in the 2023 Grand Final, Malcolm. I'm surprised I haven't seen Warriors fans blame the referee, but I think they're so used to the way that team performed in that second half, that last 5 minutes, that they just don't even have the emotions and the ability to blame anyone but themselves after that. Which is fair enough, man. 4th tackle now at the 45. Because arguably, the Warriors got a try for incorrect call. Malcolm, don't do this to yourself. Don't do it, Malcolm. Malcolm, don't do it. Oh no. 2023 will be my Dolphins year. Oh boy. Good luck, man. Good luck. Oh, geez. Taking out the 15. Good tackle there by Benny Hunt. Good tackle. It is only a 4-point game. The Broncos are still in the hunt for the 8 if they win this game. So, Selwyn cover with a good run brings up to the 30. Second tackle here. All Blacks win 53-3, what you needed to make up for the bullshit last week. Dolphins fans says, hey, let's go. He's not talking about the Redcliffe Dolphins fan. He's talking about Miami. Sebastian says, feeded bomb All Blacks. Yep. And there's a milk here from Katoa Staggs. Staggs has done nothing in the second part of the season, by the way. Staggs has done nothing. And if he is talking about Dolphins, then I would say Miami have a better chance of winning than Redcliffe. So he may as well stick with me saying it's Miami. Screw me, 53-3, that's a smashing. It is a smashing, but in the same sense, like Argentina beat them last week. So on report is Zach Lomax. He's going to really scream. He's going to scream when he's missing out the finals next week. Jake Waddle says, imagine Broncos win and the Tigers pull off a win of the Rays. I do want the Broncos to win this game for the sole purpose that makes that game tomorrow interesting. And I do think the Tigers can compete, but I do have the Raiders winning. So I do want the Broncos to win this game. Yes. Nigel Felix says, the atmosphere at Allianz, by the way, is really good, but I still think comeback is better. Well, I haven't been yet, so I can't really have a opinion too much on that. But Allianz is going to be good, of course. So left-hand side here, Broncos. Step back on the inside, someone Cobbo. Cobbo here, still going. Oh, good tackle at the 15. Lomax for Origin. Yeah, good luck, Alex. Don't make me start talking about the Tigers, Alex. Don't do it. Don't make me do it. Oh, Broncos! Oh, 5 minutes out, so close. So close. 4 tackle here with the Broncos. Yeah, 5 minutes out. It's going to be a try. Oh, no. Wow, good defense there. 1 metre out, fit tackle. Fit tackle, 1 metre out here. Right-hand side, Carrigan to Reynolds. Reynolds! Oh, no, Reynolds. Wrong play, wrong pass. Your experience, you're stupid. Oh, bro. Ben Hunt, try save it. If he doesn't get 3 points in this, he's dreaming. You're dreaming. Wonder if the Dolphins will officially be called Redcliffe, or if they'll do a Warriors and just be called the Dolphins with the no location they name. Well, they're still called the New Zealand Warriors. Julian says, hello, finish. It's not finished yet. No, there's still 13 minutes to go. This is not right. The score is right, but it's not right. It's not finished yet. There's 13 minutes to go here. But yeah, no, they'll be called the Dolphins. I believe they'll be called Sunshine Coast eventually to represent that whole kind of northern area of Brisbane. But I could be wrong. I could be wrong. So Dragons now, they'll get this ball out to the 44 tackle. Noah's Reach will storm. Raiders be a set-out crowd, you reckon? Nah, because that'll be on the same time as an AFL semi. Left-hand side of the Dragons. Josh Maguire here at the halfway point. Brisbane Dolphins. They're not going to be called the Brisbane Dolphins. Left-hand side now for Ben Hunt. Ben Hunt here to Lomax. Lomax here at the 30 taken. Oh no, you stupid moron. He's throwing the ball straight to Reno. Yeah. Guys, chuck Zach Lomax into Origin. Yeah, good luck. Good luck, lads. Good luck. Cheers to that, you know. Cheers to that. Make eye contact to make it right, yeah? Oh, beautiful. Yeah, Zach Lomax, Origin. Beautiful. Stars iHack Music says, how many minutes left on the clock? There is 12 minutes to go here, man. I know that it says finish down there, but it's not finished. There's 12 minutes to go here. I don't do the live scoring on there. That's flash score. So 4 tackle now, 45 minutes out here from the line with the Broncos. 12 minutes to go here of this game. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you are new around here. Billy Walters, staying out at 35. Will you go to Allianz next year? Of course I will. I will go to every single Titans game next year. Every single one. Oh, that wind is... I'm in pain looking at this game. Like, are you stupid, Ramsey? What are you doing? Like, let it go. Let it go. It's going to go out. And if it doesn't go out, you'll still be able to slap it away. What are you doing? What on earth are you doing, Ramsey? You moron. That's worse than... penalty to the Broncos. Double A says, these teams are both bottom 3. No idea how they're ranked where they are. The Broncos have finished this season off like a bottom 3 team, but they're not a bottom 3 team, but they've finished it off like a bottom 3 team. Why are you going for a short kickoff, Dragons? You're up by 4. You're up by 4. Jackson said, yeah, Moreton Bay Dolphins is a shout. A's Dolphins and Grizzlies. And it's a shout, Moreton Bay. It represents the Moreton Bay area, which is quite large. 10 minutes to go here. Thumbs up, subscribe. Broncos here, 5 minutes out. Reno now. Reno sets to the inside. Reno! And Reno's still going, 5 minutes out. Second tackle here. I want the Broncos to win to make tomorrow's game interesting, because tomorrow's game is so dog shit if the Broncos don't win this game. If the Broncos don't win this game... Oh, they're going to check for high contact. Can you just give them a fresh restart and move on? Jet Willis says the payment from the Broncos came through to take the game. Settle down. Oh, it's Josh McGuire. Of course it is. There probably is something wrong here. David Later says St George Illawarra Broncos. Why? Maguire. Oh, settle down, mate. It wasn't too dirty. He's a dirty Gronk, but it wasn't really that dirty. Yeah, I forgot. There's actually quite a few ex-Broncos players here. Andrew McCulloch, Josh McGuire, Ben Hunt, Jack Bird. There's actually quite a few ex-Dragons here who are ex-Broncos. Third tackle now, 5 minutes out from the line. That's grubby from Maguire, man. It's not that bad. So third tackle here, right-hand side. No, I'm not a big fan of him at all. Broncos now, right-hand side. Steps in, taking it down, 7 minutes out. 4 tackle here, 10 minutes to go. 10 minutes to go. Billy Walters, 4 tackle. Left-hand side, I'm going to have a heart attack. Why are they quit? No matter what, you finish in 10th regardless of the result here. Regardless if you win or lose, you're going to finish in 10th, bro. 10 minutes out, fit tackle now. Paddy Carrigan. Carrigan across here. Left-hand side. Staggs is an idiot, and it's a penalty to the Dragons. You're so dumb. It's unbelievable. It's actually like that. Billy Walters is an idiot. Why would you do that? You're only down by 4. Let them take it. Jeez. Jaden Silver. No, Silver was Rabbitohs, wasn't he, Alex? Was he Broncos as well? Was he? Why would you do that? Oh, no, it wasn't Walters. It was whoever number 21 is. My hunter says that was the worst set I've ever seen in my life. Brandon Westling says Rays Tigers had a grand final feel back in the 80s, not these days. Yeah, not these days, mate. Not these days. But that was Balmain. Balmain good in the 80s? Balmain were mainly good in the 50s, weren't they? I think Dragons were 60s. I think Balmain was like the 50s, weren't they? I know Parramatta's years were the 80s. Who was the 70s? Who won most of the years in the 70s? I think it could have been Balmain. Coyce, still I don't want the Broncos to do even have a chance to make finals. I do. As a content creator, I do. But in the same sense, I would also feel free to tell Broncos fans to eat the fattest stick if they lose this game, which I will do. 8 minutes and 40 seconds to go here. Third tackle with the Dragons. 45 minutes out. Dragons go left-hand side attack. Lomax here on the inside. Taking down 35. Is this Foxtel exclusive game? Yes, all Saturday game. Oh, no, the next game's not. But yeah, the first 2 games are. Dragons here, 35 minutes out. This is the Broncos season. They've got 8.5 minutes to score here, or they are done. They will finish in 9th position regardless. Unless the Raiders lost tomorrow by 60 points. 60 points, so we have to lose by. Dragons now by side. Knock on Dragons. Oh, ball over sideline. So they're lucky there, the Dragons. But the Broncos would have to win this game. Would have to, if they lose this game by 4, the switch would have to be the Tigers beating the Raiders by 60 tomorrow, which is just not happening. So it's a knock on there for the Broncos. Why are you challenging? Why are you challenging? So it was the St George, Manly, East and South. Shed a few each in the 70s. Just looked it up. Okay. Well, that would have been South's last premiership before 2014. Would have been the 70s. Because the 80s were Parramatta. And that was the only time Parramatta ever won. Dragon 176, Manly 177. Yeah, Manly. I think Sharks were in that grand final with Manly. It went to extra time and they had to. They actually drew and did a replay, and then Manly killed them. Nah, it's not a knock on for the Broncos. It's just a knock on Dragons team. Geelong leading to 65. Thanks, Nige Lukes. Let's go. The challenge is unsuccessful. So yeah, it's going to be Broncos ball here. It's going to be Broncos ball. Let's go, Geelong. 1 point game. Come on. 66-65. Let's go. Yes, I think Whittaker can win. Bright Robinson, what a dribbly game. It's a very dribbly game. All AFL games are pretty close. I know the D's got pumped yesterday by the Swans, but it was still close for the most part. Second tackle now. Broncos get this ball out to the 33. Second tackle, right hand side, Payne Haas. Haas now, and now they'll be at the 40. Reece Kennedy. Third tackle here. Yes, mate, Whittaker's far better than Marvin, yeah. Pretty sure West were good in 1978, but overall shit most of the decade. I'm not, maybe. That's a high tackle, nearly. Broncos here at the 45. Nice says, how many Victoria-based AFL teams are there? Not a lot. Geelong, St Kilda, North Melbourne, Collingwood, Richmond, Carlton, Broncos, South... Oh, that's the knock on. Broncos are not on. Nah. Hey. Goodbye. Nah. Bottom. Nah. Bottom. Hey. God. Oh, no, there'll be knock on Dragons. It'll be knock on Dragons. It'll be knock on Broncos into knock on Dragons. So it'll still be Dragons ball. It's not going to be a try. It will not be a try. Lomax will never play Origin. This will be a knock on from Broncos into a knock on Dragons. Almost had your moment. Oh, don't worry, sir. Don't you worry, Jumbo. Don't worry. I want the Broncos to win. I do. I want them to win. Sorry. I want tomorrow to be interesting because that Rays Tigers game is going to bore me to goddamn death tomorrow if the Broncos don't win this game. This actually could go back here from Selwyn Cobbo too. Broncos still could have a chance here. I think that's actually gone. I actually thought that went back from Selwyn Cobbo. I actually thought that should be a back from Selwyn Cobbo and a knock on for the Dragons. Broncos ball 45, but they're not going to call that. They're going to say it's a knock on from Selwyn Cobbo. Broncos merch getting dropped on the 9th. Did you actually put that in Discord, by the way? I'm not sure. I haven't checked yet. Yeah, it's going to be Broncos ball here, lads. It's going to be Broncos ball. It's going to be a penalty to the Broncos. It's going to be... Oh, jeez. Collingwood got 71, 66. Shit. So it's going to be a penalty to the Broncos. They're very lucky. Very lucky. Yeah, you did. Thanks, Daz. Broncos joking. Pass back by Bronx. Knock on Dragons. Picked up by Dragons. Offside penalty Broncos. Yeah, penalty Broncos here. Jeez, that Collingwood Geelong game is a good one, but... Jeez, it'll be an amazing atmosphere at the G right now. That atmosphere at the G would be mental. Alright, so 72-71. Oh, Cats are up. Let's go, Cats! Come on, Cats. Alright, so 7 minutes to go here of this game. GG Los Pumas. Cats back in front. What a game. That's a great game. So Broncos now, left-hand side there, 25 metres out. 7 minutes to go here. Broncos, they're trying to save their season right now. First tackle, left-hand side, and get this ball to the 10. Actually, you guys can update me in the chat right now about that game. You guys can update me with score by score. Only score by score though. Broncos now 15 metres out. Don't give me that penalty. 1 second here. Broncos at the 5. Third tackle now. Third tackle. 8 metres out now. Right hand side. And Payne has to get this ball to the 5. Don't tell me about free kicks and stuff like that. Just tell me about if there's a goal or behind. Because there's only about 5 minutes left there. Forward tackle. Left hand side. They give it off to Oates. This is a terrible set for the Broncos. Terrible set for the Broncos here. I just got a good feeling that Titans are going to win the grand final. Thanks, mate. So Reynolds kicks... It's going to be a dropout. It's going to be crazily enough end up as a dropout. Oh, no, it's going to be... Bro, it's like they don't want to make the... It's like they don't want to have a chance tomorrow. It's like they don't want to have a chance tomorrow. It's like they don't want to have a chance tomorrow. Second tackle of the Dragons, 5 metres out, 6 minutes to go. Can't wait till Cowboys play. Right around. It's going to be a terrible game, man. Cowboys are going to play a few good players, but Panthers have got 10 players out. It's going to be a shit game, bro. It's going to be a shit game. Come on, 4 minutes. If that was a pathetic effort, could have had a dropout, but these Muppets are already clocked off. Yeah, absolutely. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Alright, fifth tackle now for the Dragons. They're 25 metres out. They just need to hold out here. Ramsey was ready to get tackled and was almost forced to get into the field of play. Yeah. Yeah. Geelong currently doing unto Collingwobbles what Collingwobbles did to Carlton last week. Yeah, but they don't get knocked out, Collingwood. They're 4th place, so no matter what, they'll be next week. 3 minutes. First tackle here for the Broncos. Selwyn Cobbo, left-hand side. Don't go to sideline, mate. Second tackle here. Oh, no, he's knocked it on, has he? No, they've just brought him back here at the 40. 91,000 at the G. Yeah, the amazing atmosphere right now. Second tackle here, Broncos. Don't forget, guys, in 15, 10... Oh. Your team's a joke, mate. Your team's a joke. Your team's a joke. You had a chance here. You had a chance. And... Oh, Ben Hunt's going to... Oh, no, it's going to be... Your team's a muppet. Your team's stupid. Your team's stupid. Your team's stupid. Your team is stupid, Broncos fans. Your team is stupid. I'm done. I can't believe how stupid your team is to throw it away. You literally just threw your season down. Holy shit, Broncos. Holy shit, Broncos. Holy shit. That is... You... Oh, man. You have had the biggest collapse in the history of the NRL, and that's how your season's going to be ended. Oh, boy, Broncos. It's just lazy. Your team is just a joke, man. You're going to come ninth, and I'm going to be happier as a Titans fan this year. I'm going to be happier as a fan than you are, and you'll come ninth. Just throwing that out there. 72, shit. Come on, guys. A's, Dolphins, and I'm going to knock them out. Okay. I thought my team was shit. Fiddle says, sorry, Bronx season over. Hey, I can sing it now. Na 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 bottom na 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 bottom hey 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 goodbye so long farewell auf Wiedersehen adieu to you and you and you and you and you shit that too, man. Brendan Wessling says top 4 a month ago out of the 8 I simply whatsoever. You go back to my streams, you'll know I actually called it. Saying so. Just saying. So 4 minutes to go. Here's that honest kick from right in front. Right around is a good run, Bronx. You're happy with this year?
Don't know about that, mate.
Don't know about that. Come on, Cats! Come on! 78, 72. Come on. Let's go. Sorry, guys. My team is playing a big game over there. Muhammad Ali says a team who was in the 4 about 4 weeks ago only to be knocked out, yeah? Determination to score that try is going to be underrated because of the amount of Broncos that fell off him. Yeah, it was a good try there by Tato Moga. Ben Hunt with a good pass there. He'll get 3 points, Dalian, here. Look at that. Moga, bang, bang, bang. And there's, look at that run. That's a really good run there. That's a really strong run to score that try. That's one of the tries of the season. It's not the try of the season, but it's one of the tries of the season. 80-second left. Keep me updated, Brendan. À la France. Well, they're going to get pumped in Rugby League World Cup, but good luck. Rugby Union World Cup, you'll be a pretty good team, but Rugby League World Cup next year, I think they're in the same group as Australia. The Cats haven't just kicked the winner just yet. Minute 20, it's not a long time, man. First tackle hit the 40. What a day. Geelong win. Titans win. Broncos get knocked out of the 8. Wallabies hopefully win. Man City win. That'd be perfect, man. That'd be a perfect weekend for me. Dragons that'll be a penalty here to the Dragons too. 22-12 here, 3.5 minutes to go, guys. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you're new. This might be a sin bin. I don't think so. I think it's just a penalty. I don't think it's a sin bin. He's off for 10. Well, there you go. Stags is off, and that's the season there for the Broncos, lads. This is the Broncos season right here. Oh boy. Oh boy. So Tony Staggs will go to the bin here for 10. And that's the rest of the game with 3.5 minutes to go. Yeah, he has put his shoulder into his head, to be honest with you. Geelong have a mark, 10 seconds left. Come on. Oh, I love beating Collingwood too. Kenny says, remember, and normally I would not ask you guys to not tell me about the scores and wait for afterwards, but it's too big. Usually I watch the entire game. Afterwards, and I will watch it probably at about 4:30 tonight after the City game. I will watch this over. All right, 3.5 minutes to go here. Unfortunately, Melbourne Stockade, you did yourself a disservice there. Nice little mischief. And you you said Storm with a double S. And you're a Melbourne fan. All right, so second tackle now. Daz, mate, you were here for the Bulls versus Sacramento Kings game, I think 2 years back on the channel, or maybe last year, when everyone was saying we'd won, and then they hit the buzzer beater, remember? Until they do it, I'm ignoring you. So tackle here, 15 minutes out, Geelong won. Come on! Come on! It's not my drink over, but come on! Come on! Come on, we're going to the granny. We're going to the granny! Fourth tackle now, the Dragons, 10 minutes out. Oh, that's knock on. No, they're going to say no knock on there. Oh, no, they're saying knock on, let's go. Come on, Geelong AFL, Geelong Cats, Dolphins fan. But I do have a surprise for you guys in regards to a video post AFL Grand Final. Isaac about AFL. Isaac and Earl says, let's go Geelong. Get it right. Fright Robinson says, where are you watching the Wallabies? It's not on 9. It's not on 9? Why is it not on 9? Bullshit. Shit, I don't have Stan. Oh, I have to get Stan. I stopped Stan. Nah, bullshit. It's not on 9. Why is it not on 9 now? Oh, the NRL's going to be on. That's why. I didn't prepare for that. Oh, Broncos here. Going to kick it through. Kick it through. The Dragons get this ball here at the 20. Dragons will get this ball here at the 20. Oh, man, it's have to pay for Stan. Yeah, Panthers game is on 9 Gem. Oh, it's on 9 Gem. Thanks, TC. Thank you. Yeah, I was thinking why they wouldn't have it on. But I will have to, what's it called? Buy Stan for the rest of the Rugby Championship anyway. Because I think I can do the All Blacks the All Blacks Wallabies second game. I can't do the first game though. It's on 9 Gem, I think. Yeah, good stuff. Oh, Dragons here. McCulloch. McCulloch gets to the halfway point. Minute 30 to go here, guys. Dan Raj Star says how much time is left. Minute 30. It's 22-12 with the Dragons. Is the score updated? Yeah, it has. Oh, yeah, right there. It tells you. It should be on the main 9, bro. It's the country playing here. Yeah, I know, but it's, you know, trust me, I know, but rugby league is the predominant sport there. So fifth tackle here with the Dragon. By the way, 3 cracking finals in the AFL. That's forward. Minute to go here. 3 cracking games in the AFL. Shit, man. I can't wait to watch that Cats Collingwood game back. Middle says, hey, hello, mate. OPGZ says, Bronx of the L is beautiful, man. It's a beautiful. Yeah? Yeah? Woo! Woo! Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. I like it. I like it. I like it. Na 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 bodum bodum na 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 bodum bodum hey hey hey. Goodbye. To every Broncos fan who's not a dickhead, I apologise. To every Broncos fan who's a dickhead, you know who you are. Third tackle now to 45. Broncos will win the comp. Mate, remember Gordon Tallis said Broncos would win the comp? About 4 weeks ago, that was. That was the same time I said they're going to miss the 8. Oh, the Broncos have knocked it on. I think I say knock back. Disagree with that. 10 seconds to go here. 10 seconds to go. Broncos bring it out here to 45 minutes out. And the Broncos season is officially over, lads. The Broncos season is officially over, ladies and gentlemen. And it will be 22-12 as the final score here for the Dragons. The Dragons do end it. So tomorrow, guys, we'll be doing 2 NRL streams tomorrow, which is going to be Tigers and Raiders and Knights Sharks. But those games don't really mean anything. I'm not going to be doing the Cowboys versus the Panthers game because the game just doesn't mean anything. Guys, it just doesn't. The Panthers are resting a lot of players, and the Sharks will beat the Knights tomorrow, so the Cowboys will come third. We will still stream tomorrow's game. So, guys, I'm jumping off because I'm going to be jumping straight into that next game, which is the Wallabies versus Springboks in a huge game. Jump on now, get across to that stream. Hit that thumbs up button, guys. Subscribe if you're new around here, and I'll see you guys very, very soon. Alright, guys, thanks for watching. Catch you later. See ya. Bing bong, ding dong, bye bye.